Tiffany, Barbee, and me, JP Lee.
You and me. So say the stars, it's meant to be. My heart is for you.
Doggy. Welcome, everybody. Double special back. Don't leave it. Yeah, there you go. I panicked there for a second. There you go. Welcome back, everybody, for another double special in the studio tonight. Just us. The crew. Yep, just us. And our words and our mouths. That's it.
Our mouths.
Our mouths and our words, and we're back. The phone number, as always, if you want to join in on the frolicky fun, is 727-475-6139, live on YouTube. Welcome, everybody, on IRN, listening on Saturday night. Thanks so much for joining us. Jordan, how are you feeling, baby?
I'm focusing.
You're focusing? On the fade? Focusing on the fade.
He's got to work on his fade.
Yeah, all right.
It sucks.
No, it's
and then it comes right back up.
No, because you didn't, because you
got a crap mouse.
No, you're just all thumbs.
I'm going to get a new mouse, and we're going to see if it makes a difference, because I do lose show, and I have no problem with the fade. Every now and again, I skip it, but not much.
I want a wired gaming mouse.
I'm not. You can purchase a wired
10,000 DPS.
Do you know where to get that?
Do you own
Yes.
one?
Go there and get it.
Bring it.
Yeah, bring it.
I'm not bringing
Purchase that and bring it hither. Tonight we'll talk about the news that everybody's talking about. David Bowie passes away, and everybody's all, it's like all solemnly and everything. I put something up on my Facebook, but I wasn't a huge Bowie fan. I like David Bowie.
I like him.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do. Jordan wanted to throw a quiz at you about David Bowie.
Oh, dear Lord.
Well, no, I'm not a quiz, but like a music quiz to see if you could figure out.
I wasn't sure if you knew who David Bowie was or not.
You
never know. It's
I actually own David Bowie's greatest hits CD.
Who's David's Bowie's?
I know, I messed up. David Bowie's greatest hits CD.
Okay, so you're
So
not.
you-
And
Yeah,
it's
you're
two
not
whole
really a fan.
CDs. It's two whole CDs, and I enjoy all of his music that's on it.
Well, and to
That's
be
as much.
fair, I have the greatest hits deal just because it's a lot of consolidation.
Yeah.
But I also have hits off of other albums, Hunky Dory, and I'm not a big Ziggy Stardust. I didn't really care for that whole trip.
the whole glam.
Yeah, I mean,
Not a glam fan.
I like the earlier stuff, which was more about like it was glam, but it was like gay street life glam. I like those. They were grittier songs. I mean, they sounded more like Lou Reed type stuff. You know what I mean? Like a city sort of gritty vibe.
You didn't
with
like the
gay-
fantasy gay vibe.
I didn't like the fantasy gay vibe.
You're
I
not
like the
into
gritty.
sparkly armor gay.
No, right.
You're like gritty street gay.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You like sand in the butt.
Right, what?
Gritty.
Well, I don't know about sand in the butt.
So-
Gritty, worn, weathered, not all sprinkly, and stardusty.
All right, it's already getting weird. Check in. Check in.
That's a good call.
Well, let's start off with the Playboy Mansion. You can buy the Playboy Mansion for $200 million, but you got to take half with it.
What?
Check in.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
never leaving there.
Nope, he will not leave until he dies. That's part of the stipulations for buying it.
Dude, how creepy would that be?
That would be hilarious.
Well, how would that be hilarious? It's like a
Dude.
Weekend at Bernie's with Hugh Hefner.
I love Hugh Hefner. He's
In
so
your house
cute.
forever?
I don't think you get to live with him.
Listen, no.
He rents it
If
from
I
you.
win the Powerball, I will buy that mansion. No, I'm kidding. I'm not.
And have
I'm
Hugh
just-
in it?
And then I'll just keep Hugh in it.
Dude, you know that with this deal,
I-
it isn't just Hugh living there. Like he's gonna want to be involved in your activities. It's Hugh Hefner. He's not gonna just stay somewhere else.
Here's my plan.
Okay.
My plan's to make money by selling tours, including a signature
A viewing
from
of
Lou.
Hef?
I'm sorry, Hugh.
An autograph? You're gonna make him do
Well, like,
autographs?
they could have lunch with him.
How old is he?
89. it
89.
says.
He's not doing autographs.
Yeah, he's not
Well,
doing much.
no. Well, I would just make a thing. It'd be like, hey, here's our viewing area of Hugh, and just like have him behind a glass.
You're gonna make a zoo.
a Hugh zoo. That's my plan. I'm gonna keep the investment of my money.
Dude, it's a 22,000 square foot Gothic Tudor mansion. Yeah. Holy crap, 200 million. I mean, look, the mansion looks gorgeous.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
you get that grotto thing.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the infamous grotto where God knows what has gone down there.
And like a lot of bleach apparently. they include a lot of bleach.
Like,
If you're interested, the mansion is being listed by Drew Fenton and Gary Gold of Hilton and Highland.
Oh, I'm glad you gave that out to
I
our
just-
listeners.
I just thought they might be interested.
Nothing else.
Along with the Mauricio Unmansky of the agency. I have no idea what I just
Yeah,
read.
you don't-
What does that even mean?
It doesn't matter to you until you win the Powerball. It doesn't matter, and it will never matter to you. But you also get to have a zoo there.
See,
I
I
forgot
told
about
you.
that.
There's a zoo there?
Well, you get the license for a zoo.
So, see?
Well, no, actually, it says that it has 5 acres of land. That property also has aviaries and several exotic animal pens. So not really a zoo, but more like pens.
But a pen for an exotic animal.
I could put Hugh in one.
England has to delay train service because it was too sunny.
It has to do what to
Check
train
in.
service?
Delay it.
Okay. Too sunny, can't ride the trains.
It was the wrong kind of sunlight.
What?
Yes.
It says passengers express anger after rail firm blames low winter sun for causing severe congestion on services through Lewisham. What do they mean by severe congestion?
Apparently the sun was so treacherous that day in poor old England that it would
winter
put too
sun.
much glare on the dispatch screens inside the conductor's compartment. And he couldn't read it because of all the glare, and they had to slow the train down.
Well, I think that's a good move, don't you think, if you
I
can't
don't
read
know.
it?
I think you could get shades.
What? Shades? How are you going to be able to see where you're... I guess it doesn't matter where you're going. You're on the track, right?
Yeah, it's like, you know where you're going.
Well, but I mean, there could be something on the track that you need to visualize before you smack it.
Well, yeah, but you could put a shade over the monitor.
So, do they have a solution? What are they saying about
They're
it?
not sure.
What do you mean they're
People
not
are
sure?
just right now. They're in the everybody's making fun of them stage still.
Well,
You know, come
damn
on.
internet,
You
dude.
have to give it a while before they come up with a solution.
You're a dork. How do I fix it? I don't know. I don't know yet. Give it some time. I want to call you a dork.
Mocking phase. Yes.
Wow.
People said they're calling it the weakest excuse ever.
Yeah, that is really, really bad.
Well, but I can see where that would happen in the winter.
yeah.
You do have a lower the ratio to the sun, I guess, where they're at, and I can see. Look, I know that when you go out skiing, there are some days where the glare off the snow could really mess with your goggles and your vision and everything. So, I mean, a lot of train accidents happening. I think people are a little leery at this point of doing anything wrong.
I just think that England has had the sun, like the winter sun, for many, many years.
Well,
And you think they would have anticipated and somehow dealt with this. That it's suddenly become a problem in 2016 strikes me as a little odd.
Do they have
Yeah.
any at the bottom of this article? Do they have any solutions? Are they going to look into it or?
they'll figure it. It's like the snow. When we first got snow there, like they hadn't had it in so long, and it was like maybe like not even an inch deep, and they canceled everything in England because
Well,
of
but
that.
if it happens, let me say this: if it happens every now and again, like not very frequently, it doesn't behoove them to spend all the money doing all this stuff. If it's for like a 1 or 2 time a year thing, I've never
Right.
heard of this, and that's what they say. It doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, see, there you
So
go.
they're not gonna revamp all their damn trains for that crap.
It's fair.
Well, that's not a lot. That's a lot of money, dude, to put glare things on everything. Although,
Right.
can't you just put on some glasses or something?
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Yeah,
but
some polarized lenses, something.
you think polarized lenses,
Right,
yeah.
right?
I
That makes
guess-
sense.
I think they're illegal in England. All right. Check in. Hey, do you know one problem government has solved now?
A problem that governments racism. I've heard.
No.
Oh, they have not solved racism.
No.
Our
God, no.
government?
Anybody? I can't
All
remember where it
any
is.
governments?
Well, one of them anyway.
This one specific. Well, dude, you can't tell us which one if you want us to
Well,
guess
we'll
what they've
I
done.
forgot now, so I can't bring it up until we click on the article.
Well, look. All right, we're gonna close our eyes. Close your eyes, and you look. All right, close our eyes. Is your eye closed, Tiffany?
Yes.
Okay. Which one? Okay, you got it, Jordan.
Australia.
Oh, well, why did you tell us? Okay, Australia.
Oh, I thought
right.
you wanted to know.
So what's the
Sorry.
question again?
What has the government done? What have they
they
taken
know
care
how
of?
to humanely euthanize whales.
What?
You didn't even ask me yet.
Yeah, he already asked you
All
twice. He
right.
just didn't have the country.
They've discovered a way to humanely euthanize poor beached sick whales that wash ashore in Australia.
Other than the sticks of dynamite that I've seen on the internet, because that.
No, that's it. Dynamite.
What?
Check
oh,
in.
crap, dude! I was totally kidding.
Yeah, no. They put explosives and blow up his head.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, that's the only way.
awful.
Well, but but hold on. But that's not euthanizing. They're already dead, right?
No, they're still alive.
Oh, they wait till they're. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it's there. It's beached. You can't roll it back. It's too sick. How do you end its suffering?
They blow
Isn't
it
there an
up.
injection they can give it?
Apparently not. It takes hours and it's agonizing.
Oh my God.
The whales are too big, man.
They say we've developed an implosion technique. Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
It focuses. It's a detonation of a charge that focuses energy to the brain, and there is no quicker result than that method currently globally. Like, how many methods are there, for God's sakes?
I don't know.
Jesus.
It's something you never really even have to really worry about or learn about because it will never serve you in any way.
Well,
Not even in a zombie apocalypse. Knowing how to implode a whale head won't help you.
It'll serve you if you work in the Marine Patrol or if you work for Coast Guard.
Yeah,
or
then
something.
I figure they teach you. You get a
Wow.
training program.
Good God.
If I saw a beaked whale, I'd want to touch it.
Scroll back up a second.
Okay.
We were talking about how this happens actually a lot. 146 humpback whales are recorded stranded off the West Australian coast since 1989.
So-
Of those, 50 were found on the beach alive, 26 died soon thereafter, and 16 were euthanized.
That would be so cool.
So what, to blow up a whale head?
Dude, no, I'd want to touch it. You know how I like to touch
Touch
things?
what? Before or after?
Well, no, I'd want to touch it. Like if I saw a whale,
You
all
didn't
like
answer my question.
up on the thing. No, before.
Oh, okay.
And after.
Ah.
Like
I knew
remember,
it.
like I wanted to touch like Steve Baird because he was in a coma. I wanted to touch a coma
Oh.
person, and then when my grandpa died, I had to touch him. I like to touch like
I
stuff.
had to touch him.
I just want to see.
You like to touch dead flesh, is
Well,
what you're
I
talking
know.
about.
I just like to see what things feel like.
When that kid's scab fell off his elbow, did you touch it just to see what it felt like?
No.
Okay.
Don't be silly. I know what a scab feels like.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
I have a collection of those.
I don't know what a humpback whale feels like yet. And I didn't know what a dead
Well,
person felt like.
you
I like to feel stuff.
You can't think of a better way to like find out what a humpback feels like than to blow up its head.
Well, no, I don't want to blow up the. No, I
She
just
wants
want
to touch it
I just
beforehand.
want to touch it.
And then
then
maybe
blow it
touch
up.
the chunks after.
No, I don't want
Yeah.
to blow it up, but I would touch it.
Would
just
you-
Let me hold on. Hold on. Let me ask you this: what did it feel like to touch a dead person? You touched a dead person at a funeral. What did it feel like to you?
No, I didn't touch him at the funeral. I touched him right after he died.
Good gravy. What are you just hovering over people, waiting to touch them?
No, he died, and
It's
I
a
was
very
like,
creepy thing you just said.
I was like 14. I was like, I'm
Okay.
gonna go touch him.
So you touched him. Where'd you touch him?
like on his arm and his face.
Multiple
and-
times you touched him?
Well, yeah, because I thought
Were you
different
poking?
parts.
Jesus.
Just like one finger poked? Is that what you're doing?
She had a stick. What? Hold on. What
Oh.
do you hold? Easy there. Stand by me.
Were
Let
you
me. Let me.
Well, again, I was 14, but
Okay,
I would
but-
still be
But
interested.
answer the question. What did it feel like to you? Describe what it felt like to touch a dead person.
It was just like a regular person, except for a little bit stiffer and colder.
Stiffer and colder.
Yeah.
Anything stand out in your mind when you touched them? Anything you'd be like, oh, I didn't expect that.
No, I thought it would feel cooler, to be honest. I thought something cool would happen. If
Well,
I
what
touched
about the
him.
coma person? How'd he feel?
He felt like a regular person, except for like hotter.
Oh, so he had a fever?
And
you
I
think?
went.
You stroked his head?
Well, yeah, because I want to see what he felt like.
You stroked a man in a coma's face? That's a bit intrusive.
I know.
Well, but he's in a coma.
Yeah, but you weren't his boyfriend.
He would like
I mean,
it
he
in
wasn't your
real life. No, I
boyfriend.
just went like that.
Yeah, I know. You're stroking my face right now. You're putting your hand up and waving it over my face like you would stroke somebody's
I
cheek.
just wanted to see what his face felt like.
Dude, don't come to my hospital room. If I ever have any problems because you're creeping me out right now.
Well,
Can you
Just
imagine if poor Hugh Hefner goes into a coma and she's selling like strokes, $50 for a stroke? Come on,
pet
stroke the
him.
coma man.
Yeah, pet him.
Don't you want to know? Like I've petted dolphins
Show me my
before. I
legs
like to
again.
pet stuff and touch like things I never touched before.
Oh my God, that's well. I mean, I guess I understand on a certain level, but
It's interesting, right?
yeah, I don't know.
No.
But yeah, it's interesting when
It's interesting
until you go into multiple pokes.
Yeah, no, it's more interesting in that you want to do it. That
Well-
makes you interesting.
Somebody who
too.
won't stand next to a garbage
Yeah,
can in
in
an
like
elevator.
a red dragon or Hannibal Lecter
Well,
kind of way.
no.
It's interesting.
Well, I wanted to touch the DeLorean. I touched the DeLorean. I just like to touch. Like, if something. Remember when at the.
Well, listen, let me just say this. Hold on. It's a Scientologist. We bring up the Scientologists a lot because we do broadcast out of the Tampa Bay area, Clearwater more specifically. Their world headquarters are here. I actually used to work with these people. I got a little vibe of what they're at. They actually believe in this contact thing. You know, they believe that if you smack your leg against something and you go back to that object and just put your leg up against it so it comes in contact with the thing that you hit it with, that somehow like negates what happened and that the leg heals.
See?
So they believe in coming in contact with certain things or objects in general just to have like a physical,
Yeah.
metaphysical connection with
No,
it.
I see him doing that occasionally. You'll see like one of them like in the Sea Org uniform, like a little sailor person with a clipboard, and then a normal looks like a norm walking around with them.
Yeah.
And the person with the clipboard keeps directing him to touch stuff like
Right.
lampposts
Exactly.
and trash cans. It's
To
kind
come
of-
in contact
yeah,
with it.
It's silly. And sometimes they ask me if I want to help them, and I just like, no, thank you, and I walk away.
Oh, why not, dude? Where's your
I'm
sense
not-
of adventure?
I'm scared of that. I
Okay,
don't
we're going
know-
to talk about...
What if they want to like sacrifice me or something?
I've never seen that happen or heard of that happening.
Yeah, because they kill everyone who comes in contact with it. You never know what they
I'm
could do.
alive and I came in contact with them. I
They
worked
didn't
in one of
ask
their...
you- Well, yeah, but they didn't ask you to volunteer on the
Yes, they
street
did.
to a sailor with a clipboard.
Well, no, not that because those people are on course, but I volunteered. I did their Easter egg hunt downtown for the public.
That's different.
How was it different? I'm still amongst them.
You were just simply poisoning children then on their behalf. It's a slightly different.
Okay.
All right.
All right, continue.
Oh, that's gonna get us in trouble, isn't it? Check in. Hey, this one is kind of directed towards me.
Oh, God. Always with this.
Freeze-dried poop pills being tested as a solution for reversing obesity.
So,
Ew.
really?
Yeah, no, it's
Why?
like a
What?
real thing.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they take the poop from people who are like healthy and of good weight, freeze dry it, and then they give it to fat people. And apparently the gut bacteria, the gut flora infects the fat people, and then it helps them become skinny again.
Do you want me to poop for you in
No,
this cup?
no, I don't. No.
And then I'll dry it and freeze it?
No, like the science part of it makes sense to me. That you would, that this would work, that changing your gut flora is an effective thing. But I don't think I could ever put a pill containing poop in my mouth, because as soon as it gets stuck on the back of your tongue and that pill starts melting, and you feel the contents coming out and someone just pooped in your mouth, and then I'm done forever. I could never do that.
I know
I will have to wait for the synthetic poop.
some people like poop in their mouth.
I'm not one of those people.
Leonardo DiCaprio does, according to rumor.
What? Where did you hear this?
Someone told me that.
Who?
Someone told me a guy that is a director out in LA dated a girl who went out with Leonardo DiCaprio, and he asked her to poop in his mouth, and she was like, no. She thought about it, of course, because who wouldn't think about it with Leonardo DiCaprio? I wouldn't, because I don't think he's hot.
I wouldn't, ever.
But so
As a woman, I mean.
apparently that's what he likes women to do.
Well,
Poop on him and then poop in his mouth.
oh, God.
I know. That's,
And listen,
that's,
we don't know that to be true.
Yeah, we don't know that to be sure, but that
yeah.
is...
Let's throw that out there. I don't want to get DiCaprio on my
Right.
ass. Did you see him in the last movie? He
Oh,
looks like
so
badass.
good.
I don't want to mess with that guy.
Right, but he likes to have
Yeah.
poop in his mouth.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Every time
what-
I see him,
Jordan,
I think that.
So you wouldn't do this to help reverse your obesity?
Because
you have
that's
put,
the thing. It's
you,
like
you
'cause
put a
it-
few pounds back on. Have you been thinking
Yeah.
about that? Getting it off?
Yeah.
Why
I
not
wanna
just do what
try
you did before?
It's hard.
Yeah, but you did it though. How long
Yeah.
did it take? A year?
Yeah.
It was a long time. It wasn't like a quick fix. But you
No.
really,
Yeah. No, I gotta go. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I mean, this sounds like this would be like a very nice adjunct to that, wouldn't it? I mean, other than the fact that it's poop in your mouth.
Yeah, it's from people,
Yeah, of course.
but like, are there people in a factory just like pooping? Like I can't imagine like how they're getting. I just imagine a bunch of people like just pooping like all day long and turning it in for work. Like
Well-
that's weird, right?
Well, right now they're only testing it, so they're finding healthy
scroll
volunteers
down, 'cause I
to
can't-
donate their
I'm
poop.
not learning anything about it. I'm
No,
just
it
trying
is-
to figure out how it works. Like, what's the mechanism that actually? There's a video of the dude's got a bottle full of liquid poop. I don't
Yeah.
need to see that.
Yeah, no,
well,
no.
you wanted to scroll down. That's
Well,
what you
yeah,
get to see
but
now.
no, but just
It's
don't.
like-
I'm saying don't click on the video because I don't think I can. I don't think I can handle that.
Remember Austin Powers when he drinks the poop
Uh-huh.
and he thinks it's coffee, but it's not.
Just think of that picture the next time Jake asks you for chocolate milk. That'll be.
Yeah, there's not much. It just talks about the fact that they use it for people that have irritable bowel syndrome. I couldn't get that out. And then like low bacterial counts in there or high
Yeah, well,
bacterial counts.
it's based on previous human twin studies where the fecal matter from a lean twin and an obese twin was transplanted, and apparently,
Into mice that
Yeah.
possessed a microbe-free gut. What they found was that in spite of being on the same diet, the mouse that received the lean twin fecal matter remained lean, whereas the mouse that received the obese became overweight. So it goes both ways. You could take these and get bigger. So if you want to put a few pounds on, you could do that.
yeah.
Take the fecal matter, boom.
If
I
somebody
would
wants
like,
to,
Dude,
would you want to trade poop?
I would.
You can get some. You can get some Paducah dunk.
I would like to put on 10 pounds if I could. It's hard.
What? No, it's not. Just eat some pasta.
I
10
know.
pounds is
I
nothing.
hate
You could do
that.
that. Yeah.
No, it's hard.
Okay. All right.
Drink
Next
like
one.
3 bottles of wine.
3 bottles of wine.
Check in. This brought me. Tiffany today said some kid was in the baby club.
I did not say he was in the baby club. You put that word. I said he was being a baby.
Jake told me that you said it.
I did not say baby
And that's a
club.
child, so you basically are bullying children. But anyway, Ben Carson, who apparently still is in the race, asked school children to point to the dumbest kid in class. Didn't think about how that was going to work out for him.
Did he really?
He
Is this
did
a true
that.
story, dude?
Terrible.
It's a true story, yes.
Why would he do that?
Because he's Ben Carson. He's not a very
All
bright
right, so
man.
let's see. At least a half a dozen school children pointed to one of their classmates after Ben Carson asked them to pick out the worst student in class. What was he referencing? Speaking to a large crowd in the Iowa elementary school, the Republican presidential hopeful said to the 5th grade class, "Who is the worst student?" He said later he often felt like the dumbest kid in class growing up before turning his life around and becoming a world-renowned neurosurgeon. So what he was doing was, you can end up like me, dumb person in class.
But instead, he had
Yeah.
all the kids point out the dumbest kid in school and single him out.
Yes, Tiffany.
But the kid said that he wasn't embarrassed by the incident.
Because he's too dumb.
No, listen, the dumbest kid in the class, and he didn't say the dumbest. He said who's the worst student. And the worst student in the class usually takes a little bit of pride in being the worst student. Like, they know that the teacher's on them every day, and they know. You know what? They know. Remember back when you were in school, there was the kid that
how
was
is
the
that
worst kid?
pride?
Well, because they're like, that's my thing.
No.
It's oppositional defiant disorder. It's not pride.
Like, that's my thing. I'm a douchebag all day. Like,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
my deal.
That's
Like, I in
ridiculous.
Spanish class.
I take pride in being the worst.
No, I was the worst student in my Spanish class, and I took great pride in that because I
Why?
loved annoying Senora Michaels. And this is just like with one teacher, and I purposely irritated the crap out of
Okay,
her.
you're off the rails right now. I don't know what you can't convince people they should be prideful of being the worst just because it's a place.
I'm just saying the kid
It's
wasn't embarrassed. He knows his place.
It's
Well,
all part of her plan. She wanted to touch someone who had a stroke, so she kept trying to raise this poor woman's blood pressure.
I
evil.
loved teasing her. It was great.
You're awful. Is that it? Are we done?
Now I got one more.
One more.
Canada's broken.
Well, why?
Canada
Leave
is
Canada alone.
completely broken.
I like Canada.
Well, too bad because it's broken in half.
What?
Yes, the Trans-Canada Highway that links East and West Canada apparently only has one place. There's like one bridge across this river.
Mm-hmm.
The brand new bridge broke. There is literally no highway from East to West Canada right now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of seems imprudent, Canada, to only have one route across your entire country.
Yeah, Brady, what's up with that, Mr.
Yeah.
Ferguson?
Honestly.
Oh, Brady Ferguson, our Canadian comedy correspondent, who we haven't heard from in quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to get his view on that. I mean, how many people are traveling east to west? I guess
All of them.
Well,
Well, I mean, like
well,
all
you
the
can
ones
fly,
that do
but
it.
yeah, you can't drive. Wow,
Yeah,
that
but all
sucks,
the
dude.
basically there's still smaller routes, like little country roads, I guess you can get across. But for big trucks and commercial traffic, that's it. There's no way across right now.
That sucks, dude.
They're trying to get it open to one lane.
Well, why the hell don't they build a few more bridges around? Why is that not a plan?
You know, you got to ask Canada, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at a map of the area, and you could build multiple bridges next to that bridge right there. Look, it's a small. You could do it a couple miles down the river, and a couple of them at least.
Yeah, look, you go up 11, like 15 miles, and there's no river anymore. You could just go straight across there.
I know.
It's like all kinds of ways around this.
What the
Canada.
hell's going on, Thunder Bay?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that lake right there? Scrolling because I'm curious.
That's-
Not that lake. The one where the
Oh, the big up.
Nigaman, right? Yeah,
Nipigon.
Nipigon. Yeah, whatever. What's the name of that lake?
It's
Does
not
it say?
saying, no.
Oh, that sucks. I was just
They got
curious.
so many lakes in Canada. I don't even bother to name them anymore.
But there's a little pass right there. If you scroll up a little bit more,
Yeah.
bring them. No, down. Sorry, scroll down a little bit on the map. Whoa. Yeah, it's all right.
Hang on.
Yep.
Hang on, folks at home. We're having a taskbar issue.
Yeah.
Jordan's having an issue.
All right. Yeah.
There's a little
Yeah.
pass.
There's plenty
Yeah.
of ways to get across.
yeah,
They could build
no.
more bridges, dude.
Yeah. Oh,
They're just being lazy about this
yeah.
situation.
Canada. There's no excuse for not getting to Nipigon. What do these people in Nipigon have on you, rest of Canada, that they get to control the whole connection between East and West? Just
Yeah,
poor-
but you
poor
can still
planning.
get east to west. You just got to go around that big body of water. So they act like it's not
No,
like you leave
there's
the
no
country.
highways up there though. This is just
None?
like endless space. Apparently, nobody lives in Canada.
Wait, scroll down again.
Eskimos.
Look at that. Look at that. There's nothing. Nipigon, nothing.
Yeah,
nothing,
I
nothing,
guess you're
nothing,
right.
Nothing.
Jesus.
No roads, no nothing. Terrible planning.
Mm.
So anyway, Canada's dead. Goodbye,
Well-
Canada.
No. Canada's good.
Why do you have you ever been to Canada?
No, but my new grandpa's from Canada.
Your new grandpa's
My
from
new
Canada?
grandpa.
Are you gonna go up and visit him?
No, because he lives here now.
You can't because the bridge is broken.
I
Yeah.
know.
You can't go see
Can't
him.
go there.
You can't do it. All right, you're listening to Double Special. The phone number, as always, 727-475-6139. Give us a holler if you'd like to join into the show. We are here in the studio. Let's talk about the Powerball. Crystal will be here in a little bit. The Powerball is happening. Everybody's freaking out. And a few things to bring up. Now, Tiffany, do you ever play the lotto? Do you ever just randomly buy a ticket?
On occasion,
How often would you say?
like once every 5 years.
What's the occasion when you when you buy it? Like,
Well, sometimes I remember to do it because the thing is, my grandpa used to play every day, and he gave me his last lotto tickets when he died. So I like to play those numbers that he used to play every day.
oh, so you play the same numbers on those tickets. I was going to ask you, what's your method? That's interesting. So she's hanging on to old tickets and playing those numbers. Jordan, you don't play at all, do you?
No, I'll probably try and get one of these Powerball tickets just in case, but I just do straight up quick pick. I don't have any plan.
Yeah, I play every now and again. I like to play when I'm on the road. I like to buy tickets if I can remember out of state, because or if I'm in a different part of the state. Like we were in Eustis this week. I tried to find a place, but it rolled over anyway. So anyway, if you haven't heard, the Powerball is like $1.4 billion right now. Wow. It's insanely high.
Although, then I heard how they did that.
What do you mean?
Apparently, just a few months ago, they changed the odds to win the big prize.
How do they change the odds?
They like almost doubled them.
How did they do that?
I'm not exactly sure. I guess they added a few more numbers or something, but
no, I think it's the same amount of numbers.
Apparently now they changed it to they added like an extra 1 in 1.8 million to the odds already existing, so it's 1.1 in 3 or 1 in 4 million.
It's even higher than that now.
But so that's why that's made so nobody can win anymore, and that's why the jackpots keep going up and up. So that's why it's 1.4 billion now.
It doesn't make any sense, though. If you rig it so people can't win it, the jackpots keep even higher. When somebody eventually does win it, they win a crap load of money.
Yeah, but you get more and more money.
Yeah,
more and more people are trying to play for
that's
that
true.
huge jackpot.
That's
You're getting all kinds of news coverage.
The best thing about this whole Powerball was the post that somebody put up on Facebook. Jordan, I don't know if you saw this, but it gave a rundown of if you took the amount of money that the Powerball was and divided it amongst the population, everybody would get a certain amount of money. Now, I don't know if the original poster did it ironically or if they actually believed this was true. Their answer to the question was like everybody gets $4.3 million, which was ridiculous. We have a $300 million.
Stupid, yeah.
Right. The internet blew up over it. People like
if
you share this, I'm unfriending you because you're an idiot. Unless you do it ironically. The actual math comes down to like $4.33 per person.
Yeah.
Right. So, I just thought it was hysterical. Like, somebody put that meme up there, and everybody was like, oh, my God, dude. Like, are you a complete schmuck or what? And I wonder, is it real? Is it not real?
No, I saw that, and people are like, no, that's not. Like, you'd get like 4 cents or something.
I guess that gets to the thing. Since we're talking about Powerball, I don't know if we've ever actually talked about this. Crystal's going to be in the studio here in a minute. She's texting somebody. What do you do? Who are you texting? Is that work-related?
Dude, if it's that one person.
What? Your mic's off. You might want to put your headphones on. Yeah, there you go.
It was kind of like somebody I used to work with asking me if another company does background checks.
Wow.
Can I guess who that person is?
What? Are you serious?
L name?
All right, that's fine.
No, C name.
C name.
Oh,
I know what you're saying.
Yes, they do. All right, so, but the Powerball, a lot of money, and I think the payout's like, I don't know, $540 million or some crap like that if you buy the cash. Tiffany, let's start with you. You win this money. What do you do with it?
If I win that much money, what do I do?
Any huge amount of money for the lotto, Powerball, whatever.
Probably just keep doing what I do, and we'd all have fun, wouldn't we? I'd travel a lot. We would all go like on cruises and fun things, whatever everyone wants to do.
So Tiffany becomes Isaac from the Love Boat, or not Isaac, but Julie. She's the recreation director, and we just go do stuff.
I'd probably get a condo, and like
condo.
a brand new car, or like a house and a brand new car, just like something but nothing big, just like a 3-bedroom little.
Any one thing splurge out of that? One thing where you're like, I'm going to splurge. I'm going to get something special.
I might buy a pirate treasure. Because I've been admiring your pirate treasure for a little bit, and I think I would definitely, and then maybe like a T-Rex head. I don't know.
T-Rex head?
No, I'm kidding.
Where the hell are you going to put that?
But something cool.
Oh, cool.
But I know. A DeLorean, of course. Why are we even asking?
It's not good.
Crystal, hold on, Jordan. I want to ask Crystal. Crystal, what would you get with your money? What would you do?
Okay.
This ought to be great.
First, I would make sure all of my family and all of your family were totally set up.
With what? Set up? What does that mean, set up?
Financially. That
I
they
thought
were
you
set.
meant like underwater gear or something.
No,
Like,
that they were financially set. College tuition was paid.
What does that
houses were
equate
paid.
to?
Well, like.
Oh, okay. Houses in college. Okay.
Houses in college,
Right.
so they would,
Then?
it may be like $10,000 each just to,
Then
fun money.
what's your splurge
Some fun
for
money.
you? Tell me your splurge.
My splurge for me is getting a big piece of property, building a state-of-the-art club that is going to be a comedy club and then a dance club afterwards, like because that's what you want so bad.
When you say property, are you talking in the middle of the woods or
No, like in a busy metropolitan area where something like that would go over really well, and then that way you can do the comedy and then you can do your DJing club.
I am not a DJ.
Stuff.
Yeah.
And-
You
know,
make
but
that
you
sound
like
like
to do
I'm a
that.
scratching DJ, and I'm not a scratch. Don't make people think that I'm like, Moby up in here.
And then I'm gonna start my own skincare,
Right.
my own skincare line.
Nice.
Come see Chris Gorges do comedy, and then 4 hours of him playing like 2 minutes of a song, and then going, "Oh wait, you got to hear this one now."
Aw.
That'd be
No, that's
awesome.
fair. That's good. All right, Jordan, what would you do with your money if you got it?
Well, obviously get like an awesome little house and like set myself up for not having to do anything. But and then I would buy a video game company.
You'd buy a video game company.
I'd buy probably the one that makes like one of my favorite games, and just have them like make a better version of that game. But just be funny to
So
know.
that's your splurge gift.
Yes,
right?
like
Okay.
video game company to make a better video game for me,
Hmm.
the way I want it.
That's funny.
That'd be cool.
No, it's what you want.
Mm.
I would do the same thing that Crystal would do. Like the first thing I would do is like try to set up as many family and friends as I
Right,
could
of course.
with what the things that they need. Like like her, like with Crystal's sister and brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and brother-in-law. Pay off their house. My sister pay off her house. Stuff
Right.
like that.
Yeah, that's it. That
right,
much money
right
for
out of the
sure.
gate.
Yeah.
Sure. And then my little splurge thing is I would just get like I don't know. I think I would get my splurge thing would be like a media room, someplace where I could have like everything Yeah. And then I would just
Yeah.
go on the road. I would quit my job and I would go on the road and do comedy. Obviously come home, but be able to do
Wait,
comedy
quit
without
your job.
well, my other job.
That's
my
on the road?
the medical job. No, can I quit that job? I'm sorry. Not ever have to worry about going back to the medical field, but just doing comedy
Okay.
and being able to do shows. And I actually said, what did I say? I wanted to go. This is what I came up the other night. I would like to do comedy, but because I was rich, I would go on comedy. I would book the gigs, and then I would take my headliner pay and I would give it to the feature.
Yeah, that's what you
Aw.
said.
How
cool would
You
that
said
be?
you would do
Oh,
that.
look at you,
That'd be
little
cool.
Robin.
Any
Hood.
place that anybody that would work with me would get my pay as well as their pay.
What about me? Aren't I working with
Well,
you?
yeah, but I mean, some we don't feature together constantly, so yeah. You wouldn't need it. Why would you need it?
Why? Because I win too? Are we all winning when we win?
Yeah.
Pretty much, dude.
Nice. I'm excited. And I'm going to give Marty money.
Ladies and gentlemen, calling in from beautiful College Station, Texas, it's our favorite delivery man, Marty Big Chief Hoffman.
He is a comedy correspondent. You shall address him as such.
Oh, I meant comedy correspondent as well. Our favorite delivery
You know what?
comedy.
You know what?
Marty.
Listen, guys, I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, Christ.
no.
Not one of you said, if I win the lottery, I'm setting up Marty. No one said, take Chris kind of mentioned friends, I think.
Yeah.
But the
I
rest
said
of
family.
you guys, nothing. All me.
Yeah.
And I don't mean me. I mean you, not me, which is what it should be. If you guys get $1 billion, you got to think about me.
Well, it's 540 million. First of all, it's not $1 billion. So let's not get ahead
I
of
think
ourselves.
it's 800 million, but whatever.
Do you want a DeLorean?
Do you want me to give you a copy of my game?
Dude, I would hook up
If
all
it's
my.
a cool game. Yeah.
And I don't think we'd really have to go find you. I think the people would come out of the woodwork and be like, "Hey, I'm really sure."
Oh, I'm gonna have a gate, and I'm gonna be like, no, yes, no, yes.
All right,
no,
look,
yes.
yeah. All right, let me ask you this question. I'm gonna move on to the next subject. I'm glad you're on the phone for this because I want to run this by you. But what do you do with the money then, Mr. Philanthropist? What do you do with your money?
Well, I take care of my friends and family, and
Which is what I
and
said.
then actually what I do is I try to invest it to make as much money each year as possible. Keep about 10 million of it. I should be able to make about 70, 80 million a year. Keep 10, and then the rest of it just go around the country and just giving it to random people, like anybody who needs it, or just random. See somebody wanting to buy a car at a car lot, just buy them the car.
Right.
You can
I
just
like
be
that.
like Santa Claus. You can just travel around and be Santa
It
Claus.
sounds
yeah.
it sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
I've always thought how
It's not like
awesome.
it would be so much fun. Can you imagine how happy you'd make all these people?
Hold on, Marty.
You can just give someone, like, I was thinking if I was like, oops, I dropped this $20 bill over here. You know,
That's
it's
what
like,
you're gonna
there's
drop?
a $100 bill. No, like, here and then you
I'm a
mix it up.
millionaire, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
let
but
me drop this
$20 is
I know.
exciting. But I'm saying $20 is exciting for someone to find. Sometimes you
that's
could drop more.
That's Tiffany though. She gets all
Yeah.
rich and she's
Dying
like,
for you.
she gets all rich and she's like, hey, you want a finner? You know.
Hey,
She is the grandparents' Christmas card of wealth.
Here's a shiny nickel for you. I love you.
hey, I didn't get rich by just giving away my money.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, you got rich by spending $1 on Powerball.
Oh, she would drop pennies from airplanes.
You guys know I'm generous.
Oh,
Marty, what is your splurge gift if you're gonna splurge on something? Something for yourself or for other?
if I'm going to do something for myself,
Yeah, splurge.
I'm probably going to try to get Marvel to do an Alpha Flight movie.
He's gonna use this money
So-
to influence a movie studio. That's wonderful.
Yes. And maybe I could get a guest spot in it or something. Or if they make a Spider-Man movie that has the Vulture as a bad guy, I would be a
God.
great Vulture. I would be.
That's so funny to me. Let me talk about that because it brings me up to my next subject. This is flowing very nicely. David Bowie has passed away. I'm sure you heard the news, right? So David Bowie passed away.
Yeah.
David Bowie, for a lot of people in the 80s was this, because in the 80s he was, had fairly gotten out of the sort of sexually ambiguous phase for the most part. And it was sort of like a pop, with the suits and more like a style council sort of guy. But earlier, he definitely crossed the lines of sexuality as far as gender assignment and all these other things. It kind of floated in there somewhere. I remember, like, when I first met you, Marty, I went, unbeknownst to me, to the same concert you did. It was a Nine Inch Nails concert. And when I showed up, I had met you doing improv and other things, but I'd never seen you in your club gear. And it was the same thing. It was sort of in the middle of a sexual lines, a dress. You had some mesh on. You had makeup on. It was a bit. And listen, I have no problem with that. I just didn't know you were that sort of a fellow. Were you influenced by David Bowie? Do you think that that he spoke to you on some level in your life as far as your sexual assignment, gender?
Oh, this answer is going to be so disappointing for you. I originally started doing that because a girl that I liked that. And then I realized that girls that would normally be too attractive for me liked that. And so I got to sleep with a lot of girls with daddy issues.
With daddy issues because you dressed a little effeminate and a
Like
little
their
bit.
mom?
Yeah, that's
Maybe
really,
mommy issues. Maybe they had mommy issues. I'm not sure exactly what kind of issues they had. But
That's awesome.
I basically dressed that way mostly to get laid.
So you didn't. There was no connection with Bowie's sort of any of that sort of thing.
it's weird.
No,
You're right.
In fact, Bowie. Now later Bowie started doing some alternative kind of stuff, and he was, very influential in that kind of around that Nine Inch Nails time and everything.
Right.
There was this Scary Monsters album, whatever.
Yeah. Well, you're right. That was very disappointing. I
I told you.
Yeah. I thought there was more to it. I thought you were really like trying to identify somehow, but no, you're just trying to get laid. And I can appreciate that.
I don't know how you would get laid doing that, but good job.
Well, because some women like guys that look like that. You're not one of those.
Yeah,
girls.
exactly. That would be the end of the relationship, was when they figured out I don't really like to dress like that all the time. I just do it at the clubs.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of a poser.
Was that an issue? Were they trying to get you to dress like that at home and like out to Chili's and stuff?
Yeah. I mean,
that-
I kind of wanted that all the time, and
Oh, you
that's
bit
a
off-
lot of effort.
You bit off more you can chew with that one, didn't you?
Yeah. It became like I didn't mind doing it, but man, like when you're getting ready to go out for hours, and I'm not as good at putting on makeup as.
Wow.
I don't believe that
women
for a
and stuff,
second,
so.
Princess. You shut up.
I need
Stop
to see
talking.
a picture of this.
Oh, it was interesting.
I don't. Yeah. No. Ugh.
Well, and then I remember when I went to Nine Inch Nails, it was sort of like Nirvana was hitting a little bit. It was in its prime, and so I was doing the whole, flannel shirt and that grunge.
Oh, the
bullshit.
grunge.
Kind of, yeah.
I lean more towards the grunge.
Well, yeah.
I'm pretty much thinking that Kurt Cobain was dead by the time that concert happened.
Yeah, but the vibe
Nirvana
was still.
probably wasn't really hitting.
All right, well maybe. All right, so you know what? So I had the shirt longer than I should have. What are you
you're-
saying to me?
Yeah, Chris has always been tragically unhip.
Yeah, tragically and hip. That's right. Yeah. So Marty, how are things going? And you're still in Texas.
Well, I'm still in Texas. Got a lot of Legos for Christmas.
Really?
My son is just ridiculous with some of the things that he says. We were playing Legos. We had built this little facility for these guys, and he had the short guy, and he's like, "All right, this is their dad, but he's a midget, and he did something wrong, so he had to go to midget prison."
Was there more to that?
Midget prison. Did you ever think you would hear the
Midget?
term midget prison?
Yeah.
So your son's a sizist. That's what you're saying.
I don't think there's such thing as a midget prison,
Well, no.
right?
But Marty's.
Exactly.
School?
Yeah,
But then I was like talking to a friend about it, and he's like, that sounds like a sitcom. Because think, if you're looking down the guide and you see midget prison, are you going to go past that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems like a
Yeah.
UPN 44
What?
kind of thing.
You would not just be morbidly curious to go, okay, what is midget?
All right, let me just say this. All right, I worked around a lot of comics, and we've done a lot of comedy around everything, and I've noticed this trend with a lot of stand-up comics. What is it with stand-up comics and midgets? What's the fascination with short people? I've never talked about or contemplated anything midget related on stage, but I've seen a lot of comics do it. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've heard about the midget thing. I don't really. Yeah.
No, but I mean from comics on stage. They seem fascinated with midgets and poop right out of the gate.
midgets and poop.
Midgets and poop.
It is. That's what I thought. As soon as you said midgets, I thought poop.
What is it, Marty? What fascinates you
I
about
think
Wait.
what?
That's weirder than anything I just said. When I said midget, you thought poop?
Only because they seem to be a common thread in a stand-up. Jordan, what were you going to say?
I think midget's just a funny word, and it's like
Yeah.
monkey is also a funny word, but you can't say that anymore because it gets really misinterpreted sometimes.
But I think,
Unless you're making it clear that you're talking about actual monkeys, it gets really poor.
Well, but midget though, I mean, I think there's some fascination with the stature of the person as well. You know what I mean? Like it's the form person they're talking about.
I know
It's
but,
not just the word
well,
they're fascinated with.
and it's a bad thing. It's to be because I think making fun of people for their height and doing that is just that they haven't.
Well, hold on. Let's
Okay.
before we say make fun of. What is it about midget prison for you, Marty, that would make you watch that? Is there laughter
what would
involved?
make me wanna
Is there
take a
laughter
look at
involved?
it is just the you wouldn't think that those two would be together. Those two were like midget prison. What is that?
Right,
what,
but you're
what kind of show is that?
Right, but
so
you're
it's more of like a morbid curiosity,
morbid. Okay, so
Well, I mean, like you gotta like watching a train wreck or something. You're like, well, I'm gonna watch it.
Hold on, Marty. You're digging yourself in deep. Crystal, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Well, I could see the need for midget prisons because
Oh God,
Because-
this
and let
is
me
not
tell
gonna
you
be
why.
good. Oh yeah, please.
because they're like little tiny short people, and in prison there's lots of big people, and they need things that are suited to their size. So it only makes sense to have a midget prison because otherwise you'd have to modify the cells, and that seems to be expensive.
Yeah, but
And then
is there really
remodify 'em
a
back.
large population of midgets that are and being incarcerated? And why did you feel the need to say little, tiny, and short? Why all three monikers? Why all three?
I don't know, but yes, there are that many little tiny midget people because they're crazy. They're crazy. They
No,
have
they're
to
not.
be crazy.
What do
They
you mean
have
they're
to be
crazy?
Dude, have you? Dude,
How? Why do they have to be crazy?
Yeah, what is
because they're
that?
so tiny.
What do you think that would drive
To
somebody
survive.
insane?
Yeah, it would drive.
So
me
they have
insane.
to be crazy to survive as a
You
midget.
See their little tiny
Criminally crazy.
Okay, so can you? Well, see, so we know Crystal's. We know Crystal's
evil.
approach to this. No, we know Crystal's approach
know.
is the humor and making fun of. So we know Crystal's on the mocking side.
Wow.
I'm still questionable about Marty. Marty, what about that show? Because when you say you come across it on the guide and it says midget prison, what could that be about? Well, it's pretty fucking obvious what it's about. It's about midgets in prison. So why would you need to click on that to find out what it's about? I mean,
It could be about a very small prison and the normal sized prisoner is forced to live within it and how they have to deal with that. That'd be a pretty good show. I
All
would
right.
watch that.
Look, don't get Marty off the hook because I want to find out. I know, Crystal. I'll get to you. Marty, what is it about it?
I think we're all basically still kind of monkeys. We've gotten more intelligent, but there's still that. There's still that. If we see something that's different than us, we're kind of like, ooh, what's that? Why that person that way? You know, and there's something in us that makes us like, you know, if you see somebody that is mentally retarded or whatever, you kind of look. You kind of, or if somebody's like handicapped, you're kind of like, that person's not moving the way that most people move. Why is that? And there's something in you that, you know, and it's just that old monkey brain. And the monkey brain that you got, and it's just like, ooh, different. No, and you mock it because you're afraid of it, or there's a whole, like, level of psychology going on.
All right. Well,
Okay.
okay. Hold on. Wait. Crystal was raised your hand first. I'm sorry. Yes, Crystal. What were you going to say? This better be good because you're cutting Jordan off.
Also, it would be interesting to find out, what are these little midgets in for? Like, is there like a Bloods and Crips
Oh, stop.
midget
Just stop.
chapter?
I can't believe we
Honestly.
stopped for that. Go ahead. Yes.
Oh, now I forgot.
Oh, for
See,
Christ's sake.
I don't understand how I get picked on for making fun of blind people, and all you guys can get away with this conversation.
I'm
right
not
here.
making
What's
fun.
happening?
Okay, first of all, I'm not making fun of anybody.
Oh, yeah.
I'm merely addressing like Jordan said, what is the intent of being attracted to this?
I remember what I was going to say. Now, Marty is saying that it's the human nature to look at people who are different and look strange and to gawk at them and to wonder how they became that way and why.
Mm-hmm.
And yet Marty has already addressed why he dressed like a crazy woman with black lipstick, and it was to get sex. So apparently all these people, these midgets, are just doing it to get laid. Is what you said, Marty, and that's we should take that as an answer. And anytime we see someone who looks different or acts weird, we should just understand that they're only doing that to get some trim.
Get some trim.
And maybe and they might have something to teach us.
That's right.
So I think that's a good life lesson.
Marty, how was your New Year's? Was it good?
It was very sedate. I was at home with the son, and we watched the ball drop on the East Coast, which is only 11 o'clock here, and then went to bed.
Aw.
Jesus Christ, it's like all these people who aren't in the Eastern time zone are just pathetic losers. hey, you want to watch someone else have a party?
The rest, even when I lived in California, you think, oh, California is awesome, but not when it comes to New Year's. It's not. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. It's New Year's. No, it sucks.
Well,
The only one that matters is the one in New York.
We were in Alabama. Tiffany and I, we did a show. The show ended at like 10 o'clock. They did their New Year's toast. Those people all went home, went to bed. So we get to the hotel room, and I, just out of habit, because I've always done it, I put on the New York thing, and I watched the ball go. We counted down, and yay, and Happy New Year. And then I go outside to have a cigarette, and there's this good old boy out from the next room. He's sitting there. He's got, he reminds me of that guy from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles that picked up, Steve, and was like, that guy. Like a pig farmer, dude. And
Jesus
he
God.
would, dude, he was, do you never remember that movie where he did the thing and he was like, yeah, dude. Watch the movie. Remember, he's the one who's like, oh, she'll get the bags. And they're like, no, we can get them. He's like, no, she had a baby. It came out sideways. She didn't scream or nothing. That dude. You remember that guy?
God,
Yeah.
dude.
Anyway, so he looks over at me and he goes, hey, how you doing? I said, hey, how you doing? I said, Happy New Year. And he goes, it ain't New Year yet. Just like that. I'm like, well, it is in New York there, Bubba. I didn't say Bubba, but I was like, Jesus, man. He's like, it ain't New Year's now. We ain't ready in Alabama to have New Year's until we say it is New Year's.
Yeah, I got confused because I was like, wait, what time is it? Because remember you called Crystal or Crystal called you, and I was like, wait, no, it's not New Year's yet. I'm very confused. Is it New Year's? Is it not New Year's? It took me like 10 minutes to
The best
do
part of
math.
traveling with Tiffany on the road is watching her like readjust her brain for each time zone. It's wonderful.
So you were in Alabama for New Year's.
Yep.
Alabama.
Alabama, Bama
Wow.
for a show.
That's you lucky. Oh, lucky.
You know what? It was very pleasant. Everybody was very nice. You stop in a convenience store, you walk in the door to get gas. Everybody says hello. It's a lot nicer than here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It may be because we're white. That may be part of it, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It was very pleasant.
Yeah, that lady was really nice. That one lady, remember she's on the phone, like all of a sudden she told us like her whole life story. When we're trying to check out, I'm like, what's happening right now?
Yeah,
Too
she-
nice, too nice.
That is kind of a southern thing. The whole let me share some information. And Midwest also does it. Like, let me share way more information than you want to hear about.
Yeah, because she's like, you realized I was on the phone. Let me tell you what we were talking about on the phone. That is my bitch of a daughter, and I would like to kill her. And she actually said that. I'm like, okay, you would like to kill your daughter. Thank you.
It was like, what?
Did you stare at her with your monkey brain?
I did.
Oh, Marty, we miss you. When are you coming to town? That's the
Yeah.
question. Because you're missing everything. You got a Weak Sauce reunion coming up.
Oh, you're killing me. And I don't know. I just work. That's all I do. I just work now.
Comedy? Have you done that? What's going on with that?
No, I haven't done that in a while. Though apparently in April there's a potential gig.
In
but
April?
I haven't done it in forever.
What do you mean a potential gig? You mean like a room opening up or just one show that you're going to be involved in?
One show that somebody said, you can probably get a spot doing that show. I'm like, okay.
Oh, God bless you. Come down, dude.
That's
Come
it,
down.
yeah.
Jordan misses you.
Listen, Marty,
Oh.
when you are going to come down, let me know, and I'll try to book it so that you're in the show with Chris. Like, maybe, I don't know if you can feature or whatever. I'll try to, make it so you're, a part of, if we have a show down here. I'll try to schedule you in as well, and then you can work in a show all weekend.
That would be nice. That would be so nice. I haven't done that stuff in so long. I wonder if I still remember how to do comedy.
All right, no, you can't feature for
You
me.
know
You
what?
can
Yeah.
MC. How about MC?
How about MC? And I'll feature.
You'll be fine.
And Chris will headline.
They still sell Totinos, so you can always get
I'll
a new
just
set
tell
list.
I'll just tell him stories about my son. It'll be great.
No.
I'll tell him that midget prison story. That was a smash.
Well,
Yeah, maybe not on the. Well, he can do a guest spot.
dude, the last time I got him a spot.
Stay in Texas.
Yeah, the last time I got him a spot, he did the C word thing, and Bob Shoemaker's like, "What was that?" I'm like, "I don't know him. I don't know who
Oh
he is."
yeah, no! Don't ruin our name, dude.
Yeah,
What's
it's all good.
happening?
No, Marty's good. He's
No,
always
yeah.
been a solid. Listen, Marty's always been a solid comedian. He's just been out of the game. It would take him 2 weeks to get back in. It would
Yeah.
be no problem at all.
Seriously though, let me know when you're coming to town. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, come on, take a vacation and come down and see us.
I would love to. Person that owns the routes currently is trying to sell them, though. So it's we're still kind of dealing with the backlog from Pete. This is really boring. But as soon as I can be down, I will let you know. When.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
I know. I got really bored for. I'm sorry. I stopped
know, I don't
listening for
blame
like
you.
30
I don't blame you.
seconds.
That was,
All right. We're to the end of the segment, so we're gonna go take a break. Marty, always a pleasure to talk to you. Don't be a stranger, dude. Call more often. I know you're busy with the job or anything, but take some time and just call. Even if you call when we're not in the show, just say hello.
Yeah, don't let your life be about work.
and Jordan, feel free to call me and let's talk about your utility bill.
Do you still owe him for
sometime.
utility
It'll be
bill?
fun.
I just forget to pay it on occasion.
What do you mean?
It's
on
caught
occasion?
back up.
Dude, it's been like 6 years.
No. It just it gets overdue, and then I pay off like a couple months at a
Oh, that's
time.
right. Okay,
It
so
goes to Marty?
Yeah, it goes to Marty.
Wow, Marty, what in the world, bro? Like, seriously right now? I would not let that happen anymore. Like, I can't even conceive that that's happening right now. Are you kidding me?
No, I think
Do you want me to fix it for you? I will fix it for you. I'm a fixer.
Yeah, we can make that happen, right? Your credit's good enough to get it now, isn't it?
What?
Okay.
Oy
Wow.
vey.
All right. No wonder he's doing it for you. You're like, Bill, what? I
Wow.
don't know what happening to my face.
Look, he's shutting down.
Yeah.
Jordan's shutting down.
I'm getting
Wow.
ready to play the music.
He's
Don't
looking a
start.
little bit like Ricky Gervais, so
Yeah. All right, Marty. We're gonna
Jordan.
let you go. We'll get Jordan on the bill. Get the bill done for God's
yeah,
sakes.
good lord.
It gets done.
all right.
All right, Big Chief.
See you later.
Bye, Marty.
All right, there you go, Big Chief. Go ahead and start
Big
that up.
Chief Marty Hoffman, our Texas comedy correspondent. Since Kaz is gone, that's our only one now.
Yeah, the first half of the show is done. We'll be back with the second half in a little bit. In the second half, we're going to talk about what do we got up there? We got we got to talk about Jordan babysitting. We'll talk about more Star Wars crap. I'm going to bring that up again. Yes, I am. I will bring that up.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit
We're
what you
fired
think.
up.
Yep, and we're going to talk about our weekend and give a little thank you to John Wilson. It's all in the second half. Double special. Be right back. Don't go away, IRN and listeners. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Chris Wheeler, voice of the Philadelphia Phillies baseball team, and you're listening to Double Special.
Oh, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, bop, bop. Oh, beep, beep, bitty, bitty, bo. Oh, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, bop, bop. Bo, beep, 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 bo. Tweet, bo, beep, bo, 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 beedo, bo, bo, do, bo, 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 bo. Boo, doo, boo, dibbity, 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 booyah. Way, yo. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Now 2 peas in a pod, to me it's kind of odd. Homeless man staring at the sky, cursing God. Calling him a fraud, cause his goodies have been robbed. Bringing it back to the start with a wink and a nod. Call him sworn it phone and throwing it back to smokes. Clearing out the cabin where he kept the 64. WrestleMania all day long, what could go wrong? Took his sheet to the head, now pieces for us all. And I'm picking up the pieces of gray matter on the floor. Try to get my IQ back to 164. And I try as I may, I try as I might. I try on me slash cause I'm cloud strive. If I think that you can, I think that you will. Now take it with a glass of water and 2 pills. And you'll feel better every day. Well, yeah, 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 yeah. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Now just sitting reminiscing about the days of the position. Sexual statues up in the kitchen. CC no care, we drunk off one bed. Laughing so hard that we burst into tears. Now Jizzy was a man, and man it was a man. Now coffee stain turning inside out, that's the plan. I bruised up my knees trying to fight off them bees. Crying if you will, take it down and knock it please. Now one lesbian and 5 virgin males. We all getting laid into wish well. I tried really hard, I tried so hard and I stopped because I felt just short. If I think you can do it, I know we can be it. So why don't we get together and see if it works out for the better or worse. We'll do it to the end, of course. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Second half double special. The phone number 727-475-6139. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on IRN. Thank you so much. Everybody on YouTube, thanks. On the line via Skype right now, up late, John Wilson. Is he good? We got the mic on, John. Hello, sir.
I can see
Hello,
him.
how are we?
Oh, God, we can see him. Tiffany's so excited right now.
I can't touch him.
Don't say that.
All right, so we have John Wilson in the studio, and already I can see this is going to be an interesting little segment here, because when John left here, he was here in America last week, right, John?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and when you were here, you did the show twice. We had a blast having the studio. You and I are smokers. We smoke cigarettes. Jordan has certain smoking devices. Let's just say that. And, and there's a lot of lighters laying around. You've got a lighter in front of you. What is that? What's the lighter?
I believe it's Jordan's lighter.
Jordan?
I don't recognize it.
You don't recognize that lighter?
Don't know anything about it.
you
Deny
do.
all knowledge of that lighter.
That's pretty awesome. I love
Am
what
I?
you've been doing with it.
I only vape.
Show us that it still works.
damn
I just want to
it,
see
John.
that it still works. If you can just flick it so we know that there is still fuel in it. Oh, look at it. Do you see his face when you did that? John Wilson's face is like, look at that, bitch. What do you think of that, huh?
This light is on a holiday.
It's You have posted multiple pictures up on online with this lighter in different locations. So far, what do you got, like 3 or 4 pictures of the lighter?
Yeah, the airport, coming home, we're at the pub, the Ship and Mitre, and and him tucking little lighty in bed as well.
You did.
Oh.
Wow, that's what is
Well,
that,
now.
Jordan?
Oh, yeah.
Too bad we didn't see a photo of you getting blinded by your strange English sunlight that kills trains, or
you brought
or
sunlight.
drowning in one of your many beautiful floods. I don't know.
Well, yeah, we've got lots of floods. There's no beautiful sun, though, I'm afraid.
Now, I've never seen this part of John's house. What the hell's going on behind you? What is that, Doc Brown? What do you got going there?
This is what I like to call the shithole. Now this is my office. I do need time. Well, everywhere's a mess at the moment because I get the central heating getting done and stuff. So so everywhere's a mess. But this usually is a mess anyway. To be fair.
Yeah,
but,
no, I'm sure.
I need a good woman, Chris, in my life to help me organise things.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best approach at the woman thing, saying, hey, why don't you come over and organize my shit room?
My shithole.
Well,
Shithole, yeah.
well, you know.
For those of you who can't
looking
see,
up?
we got John on Skype, and for those of you who can't see, he's sitting in a room. He's got looks like shelves in the back with all manner of stuff in the back.
I'm pretty sure I'm seeing some like floppy disk drives in the back there. This has been a
You know
shithole
what?
for many years.
Honestly, if I ever went to your house, I would just organize that for fun. Like that
Well,
would
there
be
you
a
go.
good time.
Well, there you go. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, come on. Come on, Tiff.
I would have a blast organizing that. Like, do you want it alphabetically, by size, by weight? How do you want it?
Oh my God, what is happening right now?
And the central heating will be on as well. That'd be nice. It will be warm.
Oh well, there's a man for you. Listen, not only am I offering you housework, but there'll be heat there. It'll
Yeah.
be heated.
Nice.
You won't freeze to death while you do my housework. I mean,
That's golden, isn't it? You think so? And that's quality.
Yeah, no, it's
You know,
yeah. You're a
I'm a
gentleman.
nice guy.
You're a gentleman. What the hell's going on? Why does that
Yeah.
keep falling?
you need to get your
keep
foundations
moving.
fixed next, dude. Your
Yeah.
house is on a tilt.
Sorry.
Yeah, you need to find a
That's
girl
what-
that does masonry.
So what do you think about that then, John? What do you think? I mean, you know,
I don't know that Jordan's attached to too much of anything. To
Yeah.
be honest with you.
I love
Honestly.
it. I
He's-
think it's
he's
a great.
caressing it and kissing it.
Wow.
I mean, I understand that England is a poor and backward country, and I'm glad
There
that
we
you're
go.
so glad for yourself for having stolen one of our wonderful American trinkets, and you brought
Just
back to your
hang
poor,
on.
benighted people the gift of fire, which is good. That you won't have to live in those horrible cholera-ridden hovels anymore. You're only 2 steps away from central heat now that you have fire in your nation.
No, now listen, John, though. Don't let him fool you, because there's been so many times in this house particularly where I hear them say, where's my lighter? Where's my lighter? Lighters are very important in this house. They've misplaced them. They don't know what's going on. So I know Jordan cares about that lighter more than he's letting on.
What
That's
is
right.
the?
I haven't been able to replace it since then. gone to every store within 200 miles, and none of them have fire here. It's been stolen back by the English wizards.
You got the last one. What is on the lighter, John? What is that? I see some little text on there, a little writing. What is it?
oh yeah, let me just read it to you.
Please.
But this is interesting. I like men. Oh, that's nice,
Definitely
isn't it?
Jordan's.
I never knew.
I use that to get laid. I learned that trick from Marty.
Yeah. And you know what, John? I
Yeah,
think you knew
just
because
kisses though, eh?
yeah, I think you knew because you've been here twice. Let me just say that.
Yeah. Well, no. It was done in error. It was a mistake on my part. I just when I got home, I had a lot of lighters in my pocket. It's just one of them things. It wasn't done on purpose. But I'm looking after the lighter, showing it around town, and the journey has not finished yet.
Oh my God! Can we get
And I will return the lighter.
Can we get the lighter maybe on stage during an improv scene? That would be the bit. If you could get a picture
Yeah.
during an improv scene with your improv group, somehow incorporate that lighter
come
into a
on.
scene. Why? Why
Smart.
not? Let's
Think
go all the
big.
way with it, bitch. What are you doing?
Get the queen to hold
Oh,
it.
wait.
Get the queen to hold
The
it.
next time
Oh,
you're in
God,
a...
how stupid! How stupid! You know Freddie Mercury's dead.
No. Listen, the next
I
time...
meant Dame Edna.
The next time you are an extra in a movie in the background, you better hold that lighter up with pride. When you're in Harry Potter, like 10,000, you hold that up in the air.
Yeah. When they
I'm really impressed by that. So let's leave it. Really, that really upset me.
What?
You upset me.
Why? Because I wasn't impressed with your Harry Potter thing?
You didn't get it. You know, you weren't impressed with my Harry Potter thing. I was
I'm
upset. It
not
upset me
easily
greatly.
impressed, John. I'm sorry.
It just turns me to thievery.
yeah. You made him do this, Tiffany.
I did. I'm impressed now, John. You have impressed
There
me.
you go.
You're a bad boy.
Good, good.
I like it.
Oh, she likes
Bad.
bad boys.
He's a bad boy.
Oh,
I
that's-
like it.
Well, you've got to, you've got to let me know these things. You know what I mean? I'm a gentleman.
And a
He's
thief.
a bad boy who lives in the warehouse, the
Spit
back
out.
room of a radio shack.
I will be as bad as you want me to be.
Wow.
Oh.
Throw some
You know,
out there. Let's see
that's
how
all.
bad it'll be. What do you like, Tiffany? Tell him what you like and see if he can match up to
I
it.
like it when you share a jail cell with a midget in prison.
Right, okay, well, that's not cool.
Are you willing to go that route, John?
Well, listen, I'd climb over hot coals for Tiffany. She knows this.
So midget prison is not out of the
Midget
question for you.
just 2 fortnights.
2 fortnights.
2 fortnights, really. Listen, Jordan, you're supposed to punch up, not down.
What?
I have a question. You were here. Miguel took you all over the place. You went to the towers. You did the whole thing. Well, how were the towers? What was that all about?
Yeah.
The box.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's the highest point in Florida, so that was
Wow.
nice.
Yeah.
It was
Really?
nice to see the wildlife and such like. and the greenery and so on and so forth. It was lovely. And the highest point, which was pretty flat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that can't be impressive compared to the stuff that I've seen in England. You guys have such, prettier sights. You're an older country. I can't imagine anything in Florida impressing you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just nothing that can impress you in Florida that you can't see better in England.
Like the orange trees. The orange trees in England are much better.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we call them grape trees here. Well, obviously, Tiffany, and you've lined me up very nicely. I do appreciate it. Who could impress me more than you?
Wow, he's really laying it on thick
He
tonight.
is. What's going on? You're feeling a little
I'm
cold
just
there.
saying.
You wish you had some heat happening more. He doesn't have the heating going yet. He needs.
Well, I know the heating's on.
He looks so confused right there. He's like,
Hey,
I don't know how to interpret
listen,
that.
The heating is on. It's getting hot in here, Tiffany.
Well, John, I don't know. Did we talk about The Force Awakens when he was here? I think
Yes.
we did,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And he,
Yeah, we
see
did
the-
that. We did that, weren't
He hadn't seen it, or he had seen it?
No, he had.
You had seen it. Okay.
He had seen it. Remember, he was like on our side.
Right, he was on our side. Well, since I got you on the phone, John, if you got a couple minutes, can you go through this with us?
Sure. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. So Tiffany and I, we were lamenting on the whole conversation that we had, and then of course there's been articles online. My sister loved the movie until she saw a little op-ed piece video online that explained why it was such an awful movie, and then it really forced her to rethink why she enjoyed this movie so much. So Tiffany and I took it upon ourselves this past weekend. We had a little downtime. We went back and we watched not 3 but 2 of the prequels.
Yes.
Okay, we started at the last one, which was Revenge of the Sith.
Yes, it's amazing.
We watched that film, and I really enjoyed it. Still, and I thought the acting was actually very good, and it was a great standalone movie, even without knowing what happened in the movie prior to it, right, Tiffany? You agree?
I agree. I like the prequel.
John, where are you with Revenge of the Sith? Did you like that?
I did like it. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I like the prequels.
Just for the sake of our audience, so they know where you stand, would you think of it? Is it better or worse than Ultraviolet? Because I know you like that movie too.
Well, I like Ultraviolet.
I know.
Yeah, I like Ultraviolet.
I'm just trying to establish a
it's
baseline
not
for
a
our audience.
No, why would you establish a baseline outside of the Star Wars universe?
They know what kind of terrible movies you like.
Oh,
Listen,
forget it. No, see, that's so low.
The prequels are the origin stories. I mean, gosh, yeah,
All right.
that was so good. But the fight scenes and the acting's amazing. What are you on about the acting? I swear to you. And then you see
It's
how Darth
wooden
Vader
and
comes
terrible.
about. Darth Vader.
All right. First of all, lots of good actors in that movie. Hayden, the guy that plays the young Anakin, it left me a little flat as far as his acting,
Right.
but that was not the worst. I mean, that was like the worst thing in the movie. Then we went back and watched Attack of the Clones. That was
Yes.
the one prior to that. John, what did you think of Attack of the Clones? You like that as well?
Loved it. Great film. Plenty of action.
Thank you.
Exactly. We felt the same way. So then we thought, you know what? I bet there's a lot of other things that are probably better than The Force
Yeah.
Awakens. So we're going to show you a couple of those things, what they are. I'm going to hold them up at the camera. I don't know, John, if you can see this. First of all, here is Star Wars The Clone Wars.
Yes.
That's an animated DVD. Watched a couple episodes of this.
Yep.
Better than The Force Awakens.
I
On its
agree.
own, better. I don't know if you can see that on the camera there. I
Yes.
mean, pull him down so he's in the bottom there so I can see what I'm holding up.
Yeah,
Jordan,
yeah.
Jordan, if you could just, yeah.
Oh.
No, that. If you can just scroll his window down. There you go. So, yeah, that's that. Better than. All right?
Yes.
And, okay, so then we dig around my son's room. We find this.
Tiffany, is the Big Bang Theory, is that better as well? Because I know you like Big Bang
We're
Theory.
not, yeah, but we're not talking
I'm just
about
saying a
other
baseline
things.
for our audience
No,
about
see-
the kind of crap you guys
No,
like.
I like actually a lot of good stuff. So that baseline, throwing it out and comparing Big Bang to the
Right.
Star Wars films is ridiculous. I
And
mean, stop.
Big
Just stop.
Bang Theory, I'm not into it as much anymore, but that's the #1 sitcom in America, so you can suck it.
All right, John, look at this. We found this in my son's room. Millennium Falcon.
The child's book.
Yep, it's not child's. A Y2 1300, a 3D owner's guide. Okay, if you can look at this, it's a huge book. All right, and when you open up the pages, Tiffany, just pull those pages. When you open up the pages, it is actually a layered version of the Millennium Falcon with all kinds of specs on sensors and all the stuff as you get down layer. You know why this was better than The Force Awakens? Because in here you can actually find out why that smoke came out of the grate in the beginning of the movie when they
Yeah.
found the Millennium Falcon. You can explain it in this book, but they couldn't explain it in the movie. So
Right.
I thought on that merit alone, this book is much better.
Yep, because it fully explains what's happening.
What do you think of that book, John? Look at that. Does that look nice? You like that?
I can't see it, my friend. I can't see.
You can't see the
that,
thing in the thing?
You got Chew
No, because
here.
you're transmitting
It's on
on
the delay.
YouTube, aren't you? That's why I can't
Oh.
see it. Your
Do you
camera's
remember?
using
Do you
YouTube.
remember that
Oh.
scene in Top Gun where they spent
Again, you're
45
naming
minutes
another
reading
movie.
the training manual? Because Chris would have liked that scene apparently.
Finally, here's something better than the Star Wars Force Awakens movies. This toy gun that my son got with his Jango Fett outfit is better. Listen to this.
Boba Fett.
Listen to that.
Yeah. Everything is better.
Even those noises sound better than the movie that you paid, whatever you paid for. Look at that. Yeah. All right, so those are things that are better than The Force Awakens.
That book that you just opened.
You know, I've just had a
stands
thought.
alone.
I've just had a thought.
Yeah.
So let me run this by you and tell me what you think of this.
Yeah.
Do you think that film, because obviously expectations were high because original cast members were in the film.
Yeah.
Do you think that film would have got a better review had the original cast not been in it?
No.
I think it would have helped. In my opinion, I think it would have helped, but not enough. The fact that the story was a reboot of the old story just really pissed me off.
I think it would have been actually better without the original cast in there.
I think having
you could have dropped the whole Han Solo bit, and it would have. You could have had a better movie because I like the new characters. The new cast is very good.
I don't like the new characters. The old characters are the only ones that made me happy, but also they made me upset as well. But I mean, it was like, okay, that's nice. But yeah, the new characters, they did not develop them well enough. We don't know what any of them are really doing, and it's annoying, and I don't like them. They're not likable.
Plus, we've got to wait 2 years to find out.
Well,
Just till Christmas.
and this brings us to the next thing that Jordan brought up. Why is everybody so freaked out about these movies? Like, I've never been vocal about a movie before until I just saw the quotes like, "Oh, it's so amazing," and then I went to see it because I thought, "Oh, this will be awesome," and I just looked at it like, "Really, this is what you think?" And that's what I felt, Jordan. I felt like, "Really, Big Bang Theory is the #1 show in the country." That's how I felt about this movie. Like, really, this is what is like sweeping the world right now globally. I just felt like I was very sad about it.
And the prequels came out before like Facebook and all that. I didn't realize people had such a problem with the prequels. I really didn't. I like them. I think they're great. I love the storylines. I like how they set up Star Wars.
No, well, listen. This is what I'm going to do, right?
All right.
Is because it comes out in November. Oh no, it came out in December. Did it? The film is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is, the next one, which is Rogue One and whatever it's called, isn't it? Which is next December.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not going to go see.
What we're going to do is I'll come over and we'll go and watch it.
All together.
Watch it together.
So now you are going to see it.
So you're going to hold our hands
I guess I
and
have to.
help us through it.
Hey, that's how I went to this one. I got drugged there. I really had no interest in seeing it. I just didn't think. I mean, and I saw the trailer. And I thought.
But this is going to be the Poe Dameron movie. Am I right about that?
Yeah, it's not. It's going to be a little bit different, but it's supposed to give more detail about the characters, and it comes out this December actually.
I like that Poe dude, so I
like
wouldn't mind
Poe.
seeing a movie about him.
Well, good luck with
I
that.
did like Poe, but if we go see it, I would like the
I
option
think
to leave.
that'll be a successful film about you.
I want to bring Jake again. That way we can leave in the middle.
Jake is the escape
I
route.
volunteered to take him up.
John will bring.
No, I reckon that one's going. I reckon that'll be a success. Mark my words, that one.
Okay, well, all right. Well, this first one is a success. I didn't care for it, and I don't know why other people do, but
yeah,
it's
I don't
still
get
doing
it.
very well.
True Star Wars fans enjoyed it, and I don't understand that. And then they say we're not true Star Wars fans because we didn't like it, and I don't get that. And I feel like this is like arguing religion with people at this point.
It
this
is.
is politics and religion, and then Star Wars. Those are the 3 things you don't bring up with people.
I think that there were certain scenes, not all together. It was not like I don't think it was an entirely successful movie by any means.
What is happening over there?
What's happening?
You just let the air out of something?
No. What I had to do, I had to move the because I had to stand it on top of the computer so you could see it on the camera. You see.
Yeah.
But I've moved out the way now so you can see a bit more of my body, Tiffany.
It's very exciting. It's a little hot here now.
You might like this. Actually, you guys will like this a lot.
Oh,
What is that?
Because I did gig tonight.
Give us the big,
So I've still got
give us the
gigging
big
on.
screen,
But
Jordan.
no, you like this. You'll like this. You'll like this.
All right.
You'll like this a lot.
I don't know how to.
Don't mess with it.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, that is
nice.
awesome. I
Okay,
gotta
so
say.
for the people that can't see it, John has showed us he's got a Space Invaders shirt.
dear
It looks like
God.
an original screen capture of Space Invaders,
Rubbing
the
his
game.
nipples.
Why are you rubbing? Wow, he's rubbing all sorts of aliens on his chest.
That is really cool.
What is the high score on there?
I can't read. Can you read it?
Can't. If the screen is bigger, it looks like. What is that, Jordan? Can you see it?
20,000?
2 million.
Is it?
No, I
No,
don't
it's not
know.
2 million.
No.
For God's sake. 11,900.
I would love to have that shirt. Like,
Oh,
I need
there
to
we
find
go.
I suppose
yours.
it.
High score 211980.
Nice.
So I don't suppose at this point you'd want to see my Back to the Future underpants. Would you?
You have Back to the Future underpants?
Are you serious?
Oh,
He
yeah.
wants to see him.
Yeah.
Leprechaun?
I really kind of want to see it.
Wait, let him answer the question.
He's not
He
leprechaun.
doesn't know what
He's not
leprechaun is.
leprechauning.
He doesn't know what
He
it is.
How can he
lied.
not know what leprechaun is?
John.
Listen, this conversation was for me and Tiffany, nobody else.
I kind of want to see the Back to the Future underpants out of curiosity. What's going on?
Well, dreams do come true, darling.
Well, let's have. Well, did they come true in the next 5 minutes?
Yeah,
Are they
let's
just
see.
like the same style underpants that Michael J. Fox wore in
Calvin
Back to
Klein?
the Future?
The purple Calvin Kleins.
Yeah.
Listen, you've got to leave some things to the imagination.
Oh, we called
No,
his bluff.
no, we some things we want to see with our eyes.
No, you might do, Gaylord.
Okay, Lord.
Gaylord. Good
Some-
God.
That's some provincial thing they threw.
I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like a '70s insult.
Uh,
I was in the Bad News Bears, I believe. It was the last time that was used in public.
the outsiders. Well, Crystal made lasagna after you left. Unfortunately, we on a whim. But here's the
hang
thing, though.
on, you can't do that.
All right, but
Don't
here.
worry, you didn't miss anything.
Yeah, here's the thing. Crystal says now she will never make lasagna again. Don't move the mic away, damn it. Because I don't know. I feel like you switch up the recipe every time. Like every time you do something a little different. I don't know what it is.
You
Like,
do switch it up.
and Tiffany had a good point. She said a couple times you made it really, really good. I think one of the times when John was here, it was like excellent, perfect.
Yeah, that was so
Oh.
good.
This
Awesome.
time, I think she threw an extra wheel of cheese in there. I don't know what the hell she was doing.
She likes to mix it up. One time she put like olives in there. Like it tasted very olivey. And I'm like, what the shit, man? Like I ate it. Like it was good, but it was just like that was not what my taste buds were expecting.
Right.
Like it reeked of olives.
So this time she puts a crap load of cheese in there, and listen, I'm 50, and that has consequences.
I'm never
Eating that much
pooping.
cheese, it has consequences, and I actually talk about it on stage, and I don't need to be bound up. That's not really what I want, and I don't feel like after I've eaten a wedge of her lasagna, and when I say wedge, I mean a cheese goddamn wedge of her lasagna, that I need to have this knot in my stomach. So I said something, and I was kind of disappointed. You're right, Crystal. There was a tone in my voice where I was like, "Aw, you put too much cheese."
It was a mean tone to me, though.
Whatever. It was mean. I was disappointed. So she gives me a bunch of crap about it. She gets very offended, says she's not going to do it anymore. Then I find out today that Jordan said to her, what did you say to her about the lasagna?
Oh, it doesn't have correct
No.
structural integrity.
He
No,
thinks
that's
it's
not what you
soupy.
said. What did you say?
It was soup.
He said it was too soupy.
It's so
Saucy,
funny
he said
because it
saucy.
sounds like two different lasagnas. One guy is saying it's too cheesy, and Jordan's like, that it's too soupy. And I'm like, how would it be too cheesy and too soupy? That doesn't make sense.
Crystal did it.
You say I wouldn't have complained?
Yeah, I didn't complain, did I?
Yeah,
He
you don't
didn't complain.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
you've listen. You're in another country, and when you come here, it's a special treat. But if it happens frequently, you get used to certain flavors. Like my meat pie. Let me tell you something. That meat pie,
Tastes the
I'll never veer. One time, Chris was like, "We should try." I'm like, "Don't even talk to me about that. Don't talk to me about putting anything else in here than what needs to go in here."
See, Crystal experiments. Crystal reminds me of Snappers. Where sometimes the fries are delicious, and then it changes, and you're like, wait, what happened to my fries? This
Yeah.
one's too potatoey. You know what I mean?
Potatoey?
Like, because
What?
well, you know what? From now on, I am going to give you and then we'll remember everything you did, and you will have to repeat the process. We're paying attention from now on.
No,
This
no.
time,
Here's the thing. That's it. I hope you enjoyed your last wedge
Listen,
of cheese by me.
I don't understand why you have to be a baby about it, bro. Like, you're in the
Well-
baby club with that kid, man. Like, fine, I'll never do it again. You have a complaint?
Right.
Never
well, no.
again.
Well, that's what Crystal has. We go. Crystal is hard. She finds it hard to be in the middle. She's mellow most of the time, but if you try to wedge her on an issue, she will go from one extreme or all the way to the other. It's never in the middle. It's always one end or the other.
That's her personality. She's a Aries. That's
Yeah.
what they do.
Yeah,
they're,
she's
they're
like
douchebags.
Yeah,
okay?
she's like, you know what? That's what she's like. Do you like my shoes? They're okay. I'll never walk
I
again.
will
You know, that's
throw
it.
them away in the trash.
Yeah.
I am
Screw
like
these
that.
shoes.
It's one or the other.
You-
True.
what? You don't like the way my hair is done? I will chop it off.
So John,
You will never see my hair again.
my point to you is you got the nice classic lasagna. I got the too much cheese lasagna. Jordan got the too soupy lasagna. Somehow we're gonna find the middle. When you come back, we'll have it right.
Yeah, and listen, Jake wants it on April 13th. He told me to put it in his calendar that he's going to try lasagna.
And he said he wanted it with ricotta.
Yeah.
Chris
Ricotta.
makes a lovely lasagna
Oh,
himself.
I trust you.
Oh,
But
you're taking something away
It's your
from
thing, dude.
All right.
You're the lasagna
Obviously
lady.
not.
Like, I was going to put that on your tombstone. She made good lasagna.
She made good
Like, that
lasagna.
was going to be, like, in your obituary.
John, how did your show go tonight? You had an improv show?
No, stand up. I was doing the comparing for a gig that I run. Very good it was.
What the hell did you just say?
Always giving Joe no gig out.
No, I did my comedy night tonight.
Yeah, stand up.
That I run, and I was the compare.
The what? The host?
The MC.
Yeah, the MC. Yeah, they say it different. They say compare, right? Compare? Compare?
No, compare.
Campari.
Yeah, I'm not that fancy.
There we go.
What the hell? How many comics? Is it like a showcase, an open mic? What is it?
Open mic, 6 comedians.
Yeah? Anybody good?
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun. Good fun. I had a bit of banter with the audience. It was nice.
Nice. All right. Well, good. Yeah, all right. He's getting all very cocky now.
Hey?
I'm kidding. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm working on my American routine at the moment.
What's that?
I'm working on my American routine.
Oh, really? So you're going to come back? Well, listen, when you come back, we'll tell me, and this time I'll get you a stage. Improv's hard, but stand-up we can do.
Yeah, the improv, I mean, we can, you know. I mean, it was a nice giggle, wasn't it, on the doing it on the podcast, but
you know what?
Better. Place I'd really, you know, I mean, if those dreams come true, it's like Make a Wish. If the dreams come true, but do, you know, that on stage with you guys, I'd be complete.
All right. Well, okay. Well, then, look, your next trip, we'll try to make it happen. Jordan, are you down to do some improv with Mr. Wilson?
Yeah, I'm just confused, though. Does that mean he had the same job as James Caan in The Godfather?
What?
Or Robert Duvall?
Who?
Campari?
No.
Robert Duvall was the Campari in Godfather, right?
I don't
Is
know.
that what you did tonight, John?
He's been working on this one for a while, hasn't he?
I don't know.
He's had a couple of minutes to think about it. It's just not.
Yeah, he has.
It
didn't work out for you, Jordan.
Oh man! All right, that's.
I guess
fine.
I lost my
But
spark.
I definitely want to do this. definitely want to do stand up again, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll be back sooner than you think. So.
Yeah, and you listen. Anytime you come to town, like I can totally bring somebody to do a guest set if I'm working somewhere. I'm the headliner. I could do it.
If Chris is headlining somewhere or working somewhere, you could totally be in the show. Easy.
Yeah, all I have to do is say this guy's here. He's going to do a guest set, whatever.
Yeah,
So
we
we'll
make
work
it
it out.
Fine.
We'll
Make
work
it
it out.
happen, Captain.
All right, brother. Well, listen, always a pleasure talking to you. I'm glad you had a good night. Are you going to get to work on that behind you anytime soon, or are you just going to let that fester?
No, I'll wait for Tiffany to come over. If she comes over, then we'll.
That might be a while.
we'll go through it.
I would take everything off the shelf to start and then work it back on there in a nice, organized manner. It would be fun.
We'd probably throw a lot away, wouldn't we?
Yeah, it would soothe my inside.
Yeah, that's what I sort of was hoping.
A sense of inner peace.
Dude, that got so greasy when he said it.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. All right, brother. Listen, we had such a blast with you here, and as always, anytime you want to give us a holler, make sure you call, and next time you're in town, we'll get it together.
Yep.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Hey, my pleasure.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Yeah, keep cooking, Crystal. Don't listen to anybody.
No, I am with her. She'll do it again.
I'll only cook for you, John.
Oh, God.
We need you to come
God
again,
bless you.
John.
Lasagna. Well, I might be there in March, so you never know.
Yeah. Right on. All right, brother.
Take care, guys.
All right, there you go, John
Much love.
Wilson.
Hang on, before we go.
Yes.
Before we go.
What? Oh, here we go.
Just.
Throws the lighter up again. Say
Light
goodbye
it.
to the lighter. Light it.
So the light is going to have more journeys yet, so do keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to
Sweet.
travel more than
Perfect.
Jordan.
All right, the lighter saga continues.
All
John
right,
Wilson.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the land of congenital thieves and pedophiles, it's our comedy correspondent, John Wilson.
Why did you say that to him? That's funny. You're listening to Double Special. The phone number is 727-475-6139. We had so much more on the board. I think we're actually getting down to most of it, though. We got the traveling lighter. Yeah,
Did we
did.
get David Bowie well enough?
David Bowie is,
Yeah,
I'm not really that freaked out about the David
Yeah,
Bowie
no,
thing.
me neither. People die.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
I mean, he wasn't old, but and I guess not a lot of people knew he had cancer, but whatever.
He was 69, and someone on Facebook said David Bowie dying at 69 69 is the most David Bowie thing he's done. Because 69.
Really?
I'm excited.
That's right, because David Bowie is well known for his jokes that went over well in 8th grade.
What?
Yeah. Like,
What are you talking about?
69, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
but-
that's what one of the comedians said, and I thought was very funny. Bob Burr's going to be 69.
He was a very sexual artist.
When Bob Burr is 69, we're going to have a huge party theme. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, you better be careful about having a party thing with,
No, he's excited about it. I've already got
What?
him really
It's going to
excited.
be a 69.
Yeah, how funny.
Like, there you go.
I haven't
dude.
had one of my friends turn 69 before. This is my first time.
What's the theme going to be?
I don't know, but I
Do
definitely.
you know what 69 is, right?
Yeah, of
okay.
course.
Well, I need to check. I don't know because you're saying like we're gonna have a party and that's gonna be the theme, and to me that seems a bit sketchy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, no
Hot
one's gonna
dogs
be doing
and
it.
cupcakes with chocolate sprinkles.
I don't even know how to even interpret that. What do you have?
Yeah.
Is everything like things on the right side of the room are put one way and then the other side's opposite? How does that even work?
We just got to look. Bob Burr is getting older, and we have to make things exciting. And I think 69 could be a good, fun way to make him.
How about I did 69? Is he?
I
having
might
69?
hire a hooker for him to give him
What?
a 69. No kidding.
Wow, I would love to see that go down.
Would you
just
really?
no, not the hooker part. Her going to purchase a hooker would be the most
That'd be pretty
amazing
good, yeah.
thing on the planet. Are you kidding me? Could you imagine that negotiation process?
Only if she gets that 69-year-old hooker we saw in the movie.
Oh God!
They're
Can
on
you imagine-
Craigslist,
yeah.
right?
I don't know. Why would I know? Why are you asking me?
Casual encounters.
I don't know if that's
No,
prostitution.
That's not
How much do you
prostitution.
think it would cost?
You probably could get one on Dale Mabry for about 100.
I could do that.
I believe the rate is hourly.
Well, no, isn't it like 50 for like a blowjob?
I don't
like
know.
25 for a hand
Why would I
job?
know that?
Why do you know that, Crystal?
Yeah, why do you know that?
Well, first of all, that's lowballing
Okay.
it. If I was a prostitute, I would charge triple those rates. But I'm just saying,
Lowballing it.
yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm an above average. I would be an above average prostitute, and these girls are just regular girls. So
Okay, keep talking.
I think like $100 for sex is decent.
It depends on the
Like
girl.
how long
First
is
of all,
Bob
Yeah.
gonna have sex with him for? Like 2 seconds? I mean, he's gonna be 69.
you don't.
No,
Well,
I think that would make it be longer lasting because he's 69.
Nah.
But he hasn't done it in a while, so maybe.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know why we're talking about how Bob.
Let's get him some Viagra and a prostitute.
You can't just buy Viagra.
Yeah.
We
You have to have a
can.
prescription for that.
No, order it on the internet.
No,
They
don't.
have a
or-
bunch of stuff like that.
Dude,
at
you
the
don't know
store.
what you're getting for him. What if you kill him with whatever
Yeah.
you order?
Just
Well,
get him
give him
some
a half
horny
of one.
goat weed from the gas station.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. What is it? What's that black one they have? Like super pellet, black pellet energy zipper or whatever the hell it's called.
We could make it like a true romance thing. Remember when the
Oh,
boss
God.
hires the prostitute and they go to the movies and makes this whole big thing? That's what you could do.
So
Except not
Crystal-
one that's wrapped up in drugs and with bad people.
Crystal seems to know what she's doing on this, so I'm gonna need your help.
I don't know why Crystal knows the Pretty Woman circuit. I don't know
Yeah.
why that's happening right now. 'Cause
I watch movies.
out of all of us, I'm the only one that's ever been with a prostitute. So I don't know.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, but I didn't pay for it. Well, yeah, that was years ago.
That's right. That was with
We told the
Eigenman,
story on the
and
show.
You guys did the bridge.
There was
thing
no
with
high
the-
five bridge thing. It never happened.
Yeah.
I don't know why you
yeah, I
keep
remember
saying that,
I
damn it. It
remember
didn't.
that.
All right, enough.
Indeed enough.
All right, so listen, good for Bob turning 69.
Yeah,
Dude,
well,
and,
like,
and keep us informed.
Ooh, anyway, for his
In
69th
August.
birthday party,
Mm-hmm.
can you have the prostitute 69 him, and then everyone else has to line up and walk by and high five Bob Burr while he does it?
Shut up.
That'd be a good way to do the party, I think.
Somebody that is close to us or close to us via Jordan, and i.e. Jordan's mom's, made a suggestion for the show, which is interesting because does she listen to the show on a regular basis or she just knows of the show?
Mostly knows of the show.
So she doesn't. Has she ever heard the show or
Maybe.
maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is this all jacked up?
I don't know, dude. It's your job.
Yeah. Okay. So tell everybody
She, well, I met her for dinner this weekend, and she was really excited about a tour that she took with she lives in like a retirement community, active senior type thing.
So she's already done this activity.
Yeah, she already went. They went as a group and went on a tour.
All right, let me before you get into it, let me just read this, all right? So you brought in the paperwork, and it says, no such place as Away, and it's a tour guide, and the tour guide is for the Pinellas County Solid Waste Department. So basically, this is a drop-in for a tour. You and your group learn about Pinellas County's award-winning integrated solid waste management facility. On the tour, you will learn the science and principles used to manage the resources you no longer need while touring. Pinellas County's waste processing. What the fuck? What is that? What?
It's going to the dump.
It's not the dump, though, is it?
Yeah, no, it's the dump.
I get. Oh wait, I guess it is the dump.
Yeah, we're good. She wants us to take a tour of the dump.
Oh look, and there's a cute little fact here. The grapple claw picks up 6 tons of garbage at a time, which creates 3 megawatts of electricity, a 3-month supply for most homes.
Apparently, that's the best part of the tour is watching the claw work.
Dude.
All right, so your mom wants us to go. It says put a lid on it.
No.
She wants us to go to the dump.
Me too? Oh,
She
I'm not
said
doing
it'd make
As
an
a show.
excellent double special show.
All right, hold on, wait a second. All right, so Tiffany, already you have a problem. Why? Why do you have a problem?
You were willing to go to John Wilson's shithole.
Listen. I did not like being in the elevator with the trash.
Yeah.
I don't want to go where trash lives or goes to die. Like, I do not want to go where the trash goes to die.
Yeah, but you don't have to get in the trash.
Yeah, you're on a bus the whole time.
You're on a bus.
Oh, I'm
a
inside
tram.
a bus with
Yeah.
people that like to see garbage.
Well, it's not that they like to see garbage. You're
How do you
missing
think
the
they
point
know
of the tour.
if they're on a bus with a person who likes to touch dead people? You know, it cuts both ways here.
I feel a panic attack arising. And the thing is...
Are you serious right now?
I don't,
Come on, look, listen.
I don't like this idea. I don't like this
I
idea.
did not expect this reaction. This is actual abject fear radiating off Tiffany Barbee.
I do not like trash.
All right, well, hold on. Wait a second. Okay, so we got a tourist map here, and it looks like they have an administration building, a recycling drop-off. So the recycling drop-off is not that bad. Bottles and cans, right? You're okay with that? Then they got the HEC third and swap shop. I don't know what that is. They have the scale house. I guess that's where they weigh everything. No. The hand unload, where people can unload. The hot pad. That sounds interesting. Hot pad.
Yeah.
Tipping floor, whatever that is. Ash and metal processing. That'd be interesting. Then they have the south landfill, the west landfill. There is a pond A, and then yard waste to mulch. So, I mean, I don't know.
No, that sounds like
It sounds
hell.
interesting, though.
That sounds like you're taking a field trip to hell.
Why?
Like, because it's garbage. That's
But
germs.
they're
and
literally
bugs
they're
and...
burning the garbage. You get to watch them make garbage disappear forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like seeing things that I've never seen before.
You're into science and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I know, and you could try to, like...
Look, you get a certificate afterwards. Look, she got a
I love certificates.
I knew it. Look at that. See, look. What does it say? What does it say?
Tour certificate.
Go ahead, read it.
Certifies that blank, possibly Tiffany Barbee, successfully completed the No Such Place as Away educational tour of... I do like educational tours.
You know, yeah,
of
it is.
Bridgeway Acres, Pinellas County Solid Waste Facility. I really don't like the whole waste thing. Now, is there poop there, or is it just trash?
No, I think the poop goes to a different place.
Yeah, no, it's just trash.
It's just trash, dude.
I know, but, like, I don't even like, you know, when you have to bring your regular trash out to, like, the big bin, and you have to open that, and then you throw it in, and then you have to wash your hands.
I think this is a good idea. Now, what we could do is, I don't know that we would be able to film there, but if we got a digital recorder, we could definitely like record ourselves talking and interacting and stuff like that. That might be more allowed than walking around with a camera. I don't know if they'd allow that. But Crystal, hold on, Tiff. Crystal, if you could check into it and see if we could bring a camera and tape little segments, that would be awesome.
Okay.
I don't want to disrupt the tour with that stuff. Yes,
All
Tiffany.
right, I will need one of those Michael Jackson masks.
So you want a face mask?
I would like a face mask
God, here we
and
go.
Pharrell and
Pharrell?
and a suit from Breaking Bad.
I'm not getting.
No, we're
I'm
not.
not getting you a
Yeah.
biohazard
And goggles.
No, you're, dude.
You know what? I have goggles and we have biohazard bags, and we
Uh-huh.
can make you a suit out of those bags. Okay?
Dude, do you know how hard that was?
would
And
be
we're almost out of those
hysterical,
bags. I'm
though.
not wasting them on Tiffany.
Yeah, it was just duct tape garbage bags onto her.
No, I don't like garbage bags.
I think. Listen, I think that it's a fine idea, and I think it would be interesting to do. We could take Jake with us as well because I think he'd be interested to see what they do with the trash. I think it'd be a good, nice little educational afternoon.
Are we in a bubble?
No, we're not in a
We're
bubble.
just in a bus. We stay on the bus.
I don't know that you
No,
stay on
get
the
to-
bus.
You get out and you walk
you
around.
walk around the premises.
I've been
Dude.
to the dump before.
Do you have? So if I like dropping stuff out, do you have like a
No worries.
beater shoes that you don't care about? Dude, it's not like there's like trash everywhere
Yeah.
Do we
like
have
you
to
think.
pay money to be there?
Oh
No,
my
it's
God.
free.
It's free. See. She was so hoping you were going to say
No.
$10. We can't do it. You're listening to Double Special. We are going to the dump. I've decided we're going to do it. It's going to be fun. And I just to see. Look at Tiffany's face. She's like doesn't like this at all.
Now, I got to say,
Yes.
I know my mom, and her idea of fun vacations are not most people's idea of fun vacations.
Look.
Because I spent my childhood going to Old Sturbridge Village, an awful goddamn lot.
I've been there, dude. In that place.
Yeah, so
First time it's kind of cool. Then it's really sucks after that.
Yeah, so my mom recommends stuff, and I
see-
always got that in the back of my head. Old Sturbridge Village.
Yeah.
See, I
Old
love-
Mystic Village. The
I love
Wailing
museums. I love that. I would like that. I like I like nature preserve walks and all sorts of cool stuff like that.
Village. Nature preserve walks.
But the trash.
You don't have to walk amongst the trash. You keep saying it like they're going to drop you off in
Yeah.
a mountain of trash and you have to just
don't-
wander around. This is where the trash is. No,
Well,
it's a
it's
facility.
not.
It's probably what?
It's gonna smell because remember
There's
when
probably
you
gonna be some
drive
smell
and
there.
then you smell.
It
the
may be.
smell?
Yeah,
It
it may. It does
so
smell.
what? Then all the particles are getting up your face.
Yeah, but you don't understand. Uncomfortable for you. Fantastic for our viewers.
Oy vey.
All right. We'll talk about it. All right, couple of quick things, and then we're gonna do a little bit of quiz before we get out of here. This weekend, if you'd like to check out, not this weekend, I'm sorry, at the end of the month, if you'd like to check out some comedy, I will be at the Old Naples Comedy Club on the 28th and through the 30th with Tiffany Barbee as my feature. Come check out the show. Go onto my website. It's back up. That's gorgeouscomedy.com. Click on the dates, say hello, drop a line, give me an email, whatever you want, and come check out some comedy. It'll be a lot of fun. Everybody's freaking out. North Korea had a big moment this week. Do you know what happened with North Korea, Tiffany? What did they do?
They figured out the bomb thing.
Which bomb?
Hydrogen.
Very good. Hydrogen bomb. Did they detonate one, or they just announced that they could do
No,
it?
they believe they detonated one based on seismic data.
Okay, so there was a detonation. I don't know how I feel. I mean,
No, that's awful news.
no, I mean it's awful news. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say because I feel like the United States has always been the person that's had these weapons, and who are we to tell other people that they can't have them when we have them? And up to this date, we're the only ones that's ever used any weapon like that. So I feel like it's kind of sucky to say you can't do it. But obviously,
Yeah, it's
they're a little
North
unhinged
Korea.
over there in North Korea a little bit, don't you think, Jordan? Are you?
Yeah, a wee bit. but-
Right.
How do you feel about Jordan one way or the other? You care? Does it matter?
No,
Does it
I'm
frighten you?
against. I treat nuclear bombs like guns. I don't like
Disarm.
them. Yeah,
To disarm it.
disarm everybody.
Yeah, Crystal.
I mean, I say disarm too, but I mean, we're on the hinge of being like having a crazy person run our country. So
Who?
Trump.
Trump.
I just wanted to see.
So I mean, if
Just
we've
wanted to
got
see
a
who you
Trump
said.
and they've got a Kim Jong, whatever his name is, then
What?
I think it's about even.
Kim Jong.
It's true. If we
Kim
do elect
Jong-un.
Trump, we got nothing to
We
stand
can
on.
never
no
say
legs.
anything to anybody in
Yeah.
the world again.
I'm having faith that people will come out like against that in the polls. Like that
Really?
will draw them out to go no.
But who's gonna do? Even
I don't know.
Because this Ted Cruz, who was like the only one gaining on Trump in the
Well,
polls.
he's not. But he's not that far behind still.
But
It's
no,
horrible,
but
too.
now he's caught in the birther trap.
yeah.
Because now people are saying, well,
Right.
he's Canadian. And so they're doing the same thing they did to Obama, which is just hilarious. But
Yeah. No, the whole thing's ridiculous. Tiffany, what do you think? You worried about it? You nervous?
No, well, I don't worry about things really. But
I'm not a worrier.
I'm not really a
Uh,
worrier.
really.
No, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, no, that's
Yeah, we
definitely
will.
not good news.
I thought it was funny. Fallon, or I don't know, it was a Fallon or one of the
Yeah.
late night shows went out on the
Kimmel, I
street
think.
and asked people. Was it Conan?
Kimmel.
Went out and asked people how because their theory was that most people don't really know what's going on, and if you approach them with a question and sound like you're excited about it and that people are excited about it, that they won't really like get the fact that it's a bad thing, and they'll just like continue on the congratulations or excitement. And proven point, they said, what do you think of North Korea getting hydrogen bomb? Isn't it awesome? And they're like, yeah, good for them.
Yeah.
Dreams do come true. I
If you keep believing, you can make anything happen.
yeah, dude.
I
It just makes me so sad for
I
this
saw
country,
that
dude.
video.
It just makes me so
yeah,
sad.
because the kids, they're not even paying attention. They're like,
No.
yeah, okay, let me check my Facebook now.
Well, but
thanks."
here's the thing, though. I was listening to NPR as I do on the weekends when I'm home. I enjoy the station,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that people on the other on the conservative side may look at that and go, "Oh, liberal, blah blah, whatever." I like the stories; they seem as about unbiased as you
yeah,
can get.
I like NPR as well.
Right. But they were interviewing kids in Korea about it and the kids in South Korea. And a lot of them had no idea. They were like, yeah, we don't really pay attention to that, And they're living right across the border there.
Right.
And they were like, yeah, we just, we do our studies and we're into school and we don't care. But, we know that they're there. We know that we have differences, but we don't really pay attention to what's happening over there. So I thought it was interesting. We give Americans a bunch of crap, but the kids that are like really directly affected
Right.
and could be invaded are like, whatever. Same thing. They're like, I got my phone. Going out
Yeah.
this weekend. Gonna potty.
I mean, the thing is, you
these
can't.
damn kids. damn kids in their Korea and not being afraid of the Korea. Damn old little kids. You're an old
It's
man.
It's not that they're not afraid. It's that they don't really know what's going on in the world.
I mean, the thing is with
the
life,
significance.
you can't really worry about things until they happen, right? I mean,
No, it's just weird. There's a lot of things. Like, I'll bring up the next thing real quick. The gun control situation with Obama. I mean, Jordan, you brought this up. You wanted to talk about the gun control thing because people, he did this ban on guns. Not a ban, but basically where you have to get background check. And people are still giving him crap about it. The very people that wanted him to do that and were toting for this to begin with are now pissed because how dare he do that? It's like, you guys have been talking about this for the past 8 years, right?
Wait,
Am I right?
Who's pissed?
The conservatives are pissed. They're still like, anything that he does,
yeah.
they're not
Yeah.
okay with, even though they've been toting for the same controls and the same background checks at gun shows. And now he finally got it done, and they're like, "How dare you take our gun rights away?" And that's the sort of the flow of the rhetoric that's
Yeah,
happening
you can't
right now.
please everybody.
Why did you bring up the gun control thing? What was you brought it up, right? Didn't you bring it up to talk about during the show?
I was surprised that there hasn't been any crazy rednecks going gun crazy yet, like doing murders.
That doesn't happen though, dude.
Eh.
Why would they start murdering people if they thought their guns were going to? Why wouldn't they just
Why would
stop?
they have guns if they're not out to do crazy murder?
No, that's where you're wrong.
Oh.
Just because people have guns don't mean that they're going out shooting people, dude. Come
Not
on.
yet.
Why would that be their response? Why would
They got to work up the gumption.
if the gumption? Yeah, everybody with a gun has gumption.
Otherwise we'd all be dead. That'd be horrible.
Damn Hatfields. No, I'm just saying that people like that, or they feel like they're threatened. They're just gonna hide their guns and keep them away so that nobody knows they have them, so that they have them when they need them. But they're not gonna go on a rampage. What
Some
what
go
would
on a
make you
rampage.
who goes on rampages? It happens very little. Doesn't happen as often as you think.
I don't know that.
You do know.
Anti-abortion,
Don't
dude.
stop saying I don't know, because you do know. You know that. You
I
know
haven't
that
done
doesn't
a
happen.
study. I haven't made an official count of
You're-
how many rampages have
You're
happened.
online
I
every
would
day.
assume if I had to make an educated guess, I imagine that there's probably like at least 17 rampages a day
Is it
by
more?
insane gun monsters.
Whatever.
Whatever.
At least 17 insane gun monster rampages
Is it
per
more?
day
Is it more or
per
less?
state.
Is it more or less than people that get killed by drunk drivers?
Oh, far more.
So why aren't you out there saying no more alcohol, no more
No, I
cars?
said far more.
No, far more.
Yes, of
I
course.
see. My brain wouldn't allow that.
I know.
It would not allow me to hear that.
Shoot you.
Now my brain was like, I know what he said. Just don't pay attention to it. You're listening to Double Special. The phone number is 727-475-6139. Let's end that night out. We got about 10 minutes left with the quiz, 13 minutes. Crystal, you pulled up a quiz, right, for us?
I did, yes.
All right, let's do a quiz. We have fun with these. Tiffany, are you in? You want in on this quiz?
Of course.
Of course she does. Jordan, are you in always for the
Yeah.
challenge? All right, why you? Okay.
Why would you ask that?
I don't know. I just thought sometimes
What
people
else
like
am
to
I
sit out.
gonna do?
I'm out. I'm sit out.
You're sitting it
No,
out?
I'm kidding.
why?
I'm joking. It was a joke. Jesus. All right, what is the quiz, Crystal?
All right, the quiz is, can you name the artist behind these top 90s songs that became popular through radio play
Oh, crap.
without the benefit of a physical single?
Wait. What do you mean without the
What?
benefit of a
Christ,
physical
I don't
single?
understand the name of the quiz.
What does that even?
Do you want me to give you an example?
No. I want to explore what the hell that title meant.
So it's like, can you say who wrote this song, right?
Can you give me the artist who wrote these top?
Who-
These are top 200.
Okay, so
Okay.
but you said okay. Read that one more time. Can you name the
Can you name
artist?
the artist behind these top?
Okay, so it's
90s
not
songs?
okay. Stop. So it's not who wrote the songs. It's the actual artist who performed the song.
Right.
Okay,
right,
that's
right.
important
That became popular through radio play
because not everybody
Okay,
writes their
all
own
right,
music.
all right, fair
without
enough.
the benefit of a physical single. So there wasn't like a single
They didn't release a single.
Right.
It just became a hit off of an
off
album
of their
release?
album through radio play.
Why
right.
would they even put that in there?
I don't
No.
know, dude. I
Yeah,
don't make
it's-
these
All right,
quizzes.
that's
I don't
fine.
make them.
Specific.
I just
Yeah, that's
choose
fine.
them.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
very oddly. Okay. So the rules are, as always, if you know the answer, say your name, and then you get a chance to do it. And if you miss it, then the other people get a chance to steal it, right? Let's do it that way. I like it that way.
Okay.
I don't like this back and forth because it never works out.
Yeah, I concur.
All right.
All right.
You're just going to have to be quick and listen. All right? You
All
ready?
right,
Everybody
so-
ready? Jordan, you ready?
Yeah.
Tiffany, you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the artist.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, the song title. I've already started
Wow.
off wrong.
Song
I'm gonna
title.
Give you the song title, the year it came out, and the rank in the Billboard.
All right,
Wow.
remember,
I think
if
that
you
will
know
help.
it on the
Yeah.
song title and you know it, say that. Don't wait for the rest of it. You can totally chime in.
Right.
And honestly, you could skip the rank because I don't think that's going to help.
Yeah, I don't
Anyway,
really.
shape, or
Okay, I'll
form.
just give you the year and the song title.
Oh,
okay.
it's 15th? I know that one.
Yes.
All right. So first one is the song
Okay.
title.
The song title is Iris.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Alanis Morissette?
No.
Gosh darn
The
it.
year is 1998. Chris.
That's the Breeders.
No.
Damn it.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Soundgarden.
No.
I don't know.
Oh,
you
wait,
sure came
oh.
close.
Too late.
Too late. But you can answer, but it's
Isn't
too
it
late.
some
Smashing
whitey?
Pumpkins?
No.
Damn it.
Oh wait, I feel like
Iris.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iris. Yeah.
Oh.
It's.
I'm
it
glad you
is-
guys are naming 90s bands for me so I can shout out more
Shut
random
up.
crap.
I
Right?
can't remember.
All right, who is
it? Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh, well, that's why,
yeah.
because they sucked.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. The year is 1997, and the song is "Don't Speak."
What happened here? Don't speak?
Don't speak.
It's 97?
Oh, I can't sing. I won't sing.
I hate the 90s.
Don't speak. It's a popular person group. Very popular group.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
No doubt.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, like, it dug. Like, I felt a little person in my brain just digging. It was like, no, not Alanis Morissette again. Not
Really?
Alanis
You had
Morissette.
a little person digging
I
holes in
swear
your
to God,
brain?
like, they
were
were
they
just, like-
escaping from the midget prison?
Digging.
All right.
All right. The
Oh, that
year
hurt.
is 1997,
Yeah.
and the song title is "Fly."
I know it. Hold on. Shit. Oh,
Jordan.
Tiffany.
Jordan said his name
Cake.
first. No.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Smash Mouth.
No.
Gosh darn it.
Good Lord. Fly. Chris, I'm surprised you don't know because I know
Fly?
you know the song. Yeah.
I don't know. All I'm thinking is the Silver Connection, but that's a disco song. Fly, Robin, Fly. Fly? I don't know. Who knows?
1997. It is Sugar Ray.
Oh, yeah,
Why
that's
would I
right.
know that?
I don't know. I feel like you know
just
that.
wanna
Shoot me in the
fly.
face right now with a
Sugar
potato
Ray,
gun.
wow.
Sugar Ray.
All right, I'm
Jesus.
winning.
All right.
I
Here
hate
we
the
go.
What does she
90s.
think of you? Your wife just thought you like Sugar Ray?
Yeah, I know,
Is it over? Is it over, man? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't see that.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
The year is 1998,
Yeah.
and the song is "Walking on the Sun."
Jordan.
Chris.
Jordan.
Smash Mouth.
Yes.
Oh, curse it to the moon.
All right. The next one is 1996,
Yeah.
and the title is "Head Over Feet."
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Alanis Morissette.
Yes.
Thank you, God.
God, yeah, finally get it out.
I knew Alanis
Finally.
Morissette would happen.
Your little lesbian tendencies.
All right.
What you?
Mhm.
Gross. Come on.
Mhm.
The next one is 1996, and the
Yes.
song title is "Killing Me Softly."
Chris.
Chris.
Tiffany.
The Fugees.
Yes.
Yeah, worst version of that song
Yeah,
ever.
it is. It
I
is.
could
It is.
Give me
Okay.
Carly
I
Simon
thought it was the
any day.
Fuggies.
No, it's the
All right.
Fugees, dude.
The next one
Fuggies.
is the year is 1997, and the song is "Men in Black."
Chris.
Chris.
Will Smith.
Yes.
Christopher Gorges.
All right, what's the
Like,
score?
what are you,
right,
big
it
big
is-
Will Smith, Sugar Ray fan? Such a loser, dude. No wonder you like the
I believe
prequels.
it's 2-2-1.
Yes. 2 Tiff, 2 Chris, 1 Jordan.
All right.
The next song, the next year is 1994, and the song is "Mr. Jones."
Chris.
Chris.
Oh, that is Arrested Development.
No.
Oh, I got it wrong.
Tiffany.
Oh, I know it.
Dave Matthews.
No. Wow. So far
Jordan.
off.
I got a guess,
Jordan.
right?
Jordan.
Radiohead.
No.
Radio. I know it.
It's some
We all
whiny
guessed, but I
dude.
know it.
It's some
No,
whiny
it's Andre 3000.
No, it's not. It's Counting Crows.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh,
Is
that.
that the Mrs. Jones and me?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's Mr. Jones and me, obviously. Is this title?
All right. The
No-
next
no
one
score.
This is hard.
is
This is hurting me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
All right.
no, I hate the 90s.
Yeah, dude.
1998.
Yeah.
Eh.
And the song is "Good Riddance, Time of Your Life."
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Green Day.
Yes.
Uh,
I knew she'd
That was
get
our
as soon
high
as I
school
said that.
senior song. That was our senior song.
Good riddance.
See how much I hated going to my high school reunion? Is this kind of crap?
All
Good
right.
riddance.
The year is 1996.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 1997.
Oh,
Sorry. And the song is "Everlong."
Chris.
Chris.
Foo Fighters.
Yes.
Nice, dude. That was in my head.
Mhm.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, the year is 1994, and the song is "Vaseline."
Chris.
Chris.
That is Stone Temple Pilots.
Yes.
Nice. Oh,
Wow,
crap.
4-3-1.
No.
Bam.
The year is 1993, and the
Yeah.
song is "Have I Told You Lately."
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Phil Collins.
No. Oh,
Have I
no.
told you lately?
Have I Told You Lately? 1993.
Chris.
Chris.
Rod Stewart?
Yes.
Yes. Gosh.
wow,
See,
dude, you know all the crap.
I just know my music.
you
Yeah,
have
he just-
terrible
no, he knows
taste.
his music.
I know
Okay.
the music.
Rod Stewart.
I love
Sugar
Rod
Ray,
Stewart. I don't
and-
like that song by Rod Stewart, but I know that he did
I
that
like
song.
If You Want My Body song.
Yeah, that's a
All right,
bit
that's a good
earlier.
song. All right, next year.
Ask him what
Wait,
about
wait, what is the
Nickelback.
score
I'm
now?
sure
I'm
he
up
knows
5.
that.
5
Me.
Chris, 3 Tiff, and 1 Jordan.
Come on, Jordan.
Yeah.
All right,
I
here we
just don't
go.
know your
I'm
music.
not
I'm not feeling it all bad.
Jordan,
Well,
here's an easy one for you.
Mm-hmm.
What?
1998,
Yes.
and the song is Zoot Suit
Chris.
Riot.
Tiffany.
Chris.
Cherry Poppin' Daddies.
Yes.
Nice.
Sorry.
Chris is definitely the.
I hate
Yeah.
that band. I
Yeah,
much
he does.
prefer Voodoo.
Chris is a music like genius.
All right.
All right, how about this? Year is 1995, and the song is Live Forever.
Jordan,
Jordan.
cake.
No. I'm going to give you a
Are
cake
you
song.
just hungry, or what are you doing?
Don't know.
Live
Just-
forever.
What is it?
Live Forever,
I've
1995.
never heard of that.
95. I don't know. I don't know.
No?
No.
No.
Oasis.
That's why.
All right, 1994,
Yeah.
All Apologies.
Chris.
Chris.
Nirvana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jordan, you know that one.
Right. Okay, here's one you'll know, Jordan.
Not
Here's
used
one.
to this
Right,
90s
right.
music stuff.
What?
Yeah.
All right. It is 1996, and it
Yeah.
is Pretty Noose.
Oh.
No, you won't know this one. It's a really crappy
She's
song.
like, you'll know this one. No, you won't. You won't know this
Is
one.
it? Is it cake?
No, it's not.
Oh no.
I don't know, dude.
Pretty Noose?
Yeah, Pretty Noose.
I don't know.
It is Soundgarden.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was never a huge
yeah,
fan
yeah.
of Soundgarden.
Ah.
All right, how about this? 1996.
Right.
Novocaine for the Soul.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Novocaine for the Soul? I don't know. That's the worst song title I've ever heard in my life.
All right. Nobody's got it?
Why wouldn't you just call it Novocaine?
What is
Eels. Eels.
Eels.
Okay,
Second,
worst
Eels.
name for a band
heard
either.
of
It is.
it.
Yeah.
You're right. It is a bad name. Okay. 1997.
Yeah.
Shame on You.
Hmm.
97?
Shame on you.
Shame on me.
Shame on you.
I don't know. Wow.
Okay,
It's like
nobody
500.
knows.
Oh, no. Who is it?
It's Indigo Girls.
Oh, stop. What are you doing? You're picking those on purpose now.
All right. All right.
All right.
1995.
Yeah.
The man.
Wait,
who-
what's the score?
The score is 7 Chris, 3 Tiffany, 1 Jordan.
All right.
All right. It is 1995, and the song is "The Man Who Sold the World."
Nirvana. Chris.
Yes,
Sorry.
Chris.
Nirvana's on there twice.
Yeah.
Nirvana's on here multiple times.
Yeah,
Really?
dude, they were 90s
Well, I should have just been
giants.
saying that instead of cake all along.
All right. Oh, this is an easy one.
What?
1997.
Okay.
Love Roller Coaster.
Jordan!
Tiffany.
I don't even know who said it.
It was
first.
Jordan.
It's going to be
Jordan.
great. Who?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All
That was a
right.
great song.
Jordan's got
All
2.
right.
That, you know that's not their song, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not their
Okay.
song.
Ohio players did that before. All right. Anyway.
Okay, 1996.
Mhm.
Betcha by golly, wow.
What?
Chris.
Chris.
Big and rich. I don't know.
No,
I
it's
don't know.
not. Wow.
I don't know.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Garth Brooks.
No. I know. It sounds very country. Betcha by golly, wow.
Nirvana.
No, it is.
No.
I know.
It's Prince.
What is the score? We got 2 minutes left.
8 Chris, 2 Jordan, 3 Tiffany.
I'm going to win this. All right. Couple
Yeah,
more.
dude, you got this.
I
All
think so.
right.
I think I got this. Wow, she just gave me the Bruce Lee nose swipe.
Did
You
you
got
really?
this. Boom. Like that. All right.
Okay. The year is 1995, and the song title is The Hanukkah Song Part 1.
Jordan!
Tiffany. That was me. dude.
Tiffany.
Adam
Yeah,
Sandler.
yeah.
You can't just demand it was you. She
yeah,
needs to
that's
decide.
bull. That's
She
bull
agreed.
crap.
Yeah,
No,
that's bullying.
I should have gotten that
I
by
heard
auto.
her voice in my ears.
I didn't say it.
Right after she said it, that was me. Don't get pushy.
Hey, you settle down 8.
That shouldn't even count as a song, for God's sakes. It's a freaking bit.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
All right.
That's true. Okay. Let's see. 1996, and the song is Salvation.
Ay, vey.
Jordan.
Jordan.
Nirvana.
No.
Cake.
Salvation.
Cue up a song.
I
don't know.
dude.
It's the Cranberries.
Oh, God. Another. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Are we done?
Almost.
I think, well, we'll do one more. The
Yeah.
year is 1995,
Yes.
and the song is I'll Stick Around.
You can do melt your face. What's
I'll
that?
Stick around.
I'll Stick Around, 1995.
I don't know. Wow.
Really? This is
yeah.
a really good song, too.
The Rembrandts.
It is.
The Cranberries.
No, it's the Foo Fighters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, Chris wins that by a landslide.
Yay. That's for me.
He's our music expert.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're at the end of another one. Thank you so much for joining us. You can check out a replay of the show on Saturday night on IRN, Internet Radio Network. Check out all the shows on there. Also, you can check out the B-Side Radio Show on Spreaker. You can see me do some stand-up at Old Naples Comedy Club on January 28th through the 30th, along with Tiffany, Barbee. And check out our gaming videos with Jordan and Crystal and Jacob doing all manners of gaming.
If Crystal ever uploads like the last 5 we did.
Okay.
I'll open it.
All right.
I have
there
some
you go.
time this week. I have
there
some
you go.
time this week.
Yeah, she's opened up a few blocks of time.
Opened up a few blocks.
Thank you so much for joining us. Check us out on the web. That's doublespecialshow.com.
And thanks to our comedy correspondents, Marty Hoffman and evil thief John Wilson.
We'll see you guys next week with a little bit of more of this.
Yep,
Good night,
don't
everybody.
die.
Bye.
Sweat dripping from your face like you're sitting in a sauna. Don't mess with us, young Pagana. We'll roll you up and smoke you like we're smoking marijuana.